I'm back. Hi guys, I'm back. So the problem I'm having, thank you. The problem I'm having right now is look at this. It's tiny. Watch this. It's tiny. Zezapop, hi! Yes, King's Quest, are you familiar? You haven't played this game in a long time? Same. I need to figure out how to resize this, though. That's the problem. I gotta figure out how to resize it. That's what I'm working on. So, but hang on. I need to update my stream title and stuff. So, Retro Night, King's Quest. Tags retro. There we go. Update information. Yeah, I know. I have an extra window near my face, too. Ugh. So, I need to give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure this out. So, ADG Interactive. Resize. Technical. Here we go. Let me see. Oh, that's King's Quest 2. Okay, so I guess. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are okay with this, I'm really sad that the screen is so small. And I can't do it this way. Did I play the other ones? Yep. All right, well then, we're back. We are back. If you guys, yeah, I'm working on it. Give me a second. Here we go. Oh, Hero Quest was your favorite? Oh man, yeah. So I mean.
You have disabled dead ends. The game will be fully playable from beginning to end, and you will never get into a situation where you are forced to restart from the beginning.
Only that window, but it may look wonky with it zoomed in. Let me see if I can do that. Give me a second. Oh, hello. Can we like... Oh, it did it! Oh, it did it! Oh, it did it! Oh, guys, it did it! I did it! Yes, I did! Huzzah! There we go. Hang on, give me a second. There we go. Okay, we're just gonna make it work like, we're gonna make it work like this. There we go. All right. Victory Screech. So welcome to my childhood. Oh my goodness, guys. Welcome to my childhood. I love these games. These games are amazing. So as you can see, it's very, very much... This requires an acquire. I think we can do this. So I hope you guys are excited as I am to start. I want to see, is there... Game speed, we're going to move this up. S skips walk, voice and text. Back in my day, Zen. Zaza Pap, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome. Okay, so King's Quest was developed in the 80s, late 80s. This is a remake of King's Quest 1. There's going to be some very familiar elements as we go through the game. Unfortunately, I haven't played this game in a very long time, so I'm going to need some help. So I probably will pull up a walkthrough because I haven't played this game in years. So this is a remake by ADG Interactive, which I'm super hyped about. So as you can see, you've got the different icons here. You've never played this? Oh my goodness, this is my childhood. Like, I am having a serious nostalgia moment here. Holy moly. Oh my goodness, serious nostalgia moment.
This rock is firmly embedded in the earth. No amount of effort will cause it to move.
I love this. Hang on, I'm going to see if I can make it bigger. There we go. There we go. So you now can see the whole thing. I know! Isn't the voice amazing?
This is a serene mountain lake with a small beach of pebbles on its edge. You grab some pebbles.
You grabs. I know! It's the walking. I love this game! Oh my goodness!
This weathered old bucket has served the kingdom for years and years. It still holds water as well as it did on the day it was made.
So, we missed the introduction because of weirdnesses. But I just as it did. So I just want to explain a little bit. King Edward, we play as Sir Graham. We are a knight of the kingdom of Daventry. King Edward is ailing and old, and he is dying. And the 3 treasures of the kingdom have been stolen. So you, as King Graham, have been tasked with finding and recovering the 3 lost treasures. The golden mirror, the treasure box that never empties, and a golden egg. So, there's going to be a couple of references in this game that I really hope you guys will pick up. So, but when these were originally made, they were an MS-DOS program that you had to type everything in. Like, pick up pebbles. Is it related to fairy tales? I'm neither going to confirm nor deny this. You guys will have to figure it out.
From here, you can see that the stump is very old and rotting away. A dark hole at the top catches your attention.
Catches your attention.
You peer into the darkness.
So many memories.
You should look into dark holes before putting your hand down them, Sir Graham.
Right, Zaza? Like, I am just having like a nostalgia wave coming over right now. Same.
From here, you can see that
a dark hole.
There's a hole. Next to you is an old fallen tree trunk. It's crumbling and rotted and holds no interest for you, unless you have a fascination with termites.
I love the sass in these games.
Inside the rotting stump, you notice a small leather pouch. As you lift the pouch from the stump, you feel its contents shifting inside. When you peek inside the leather pouch, you discover it's filled with diamonds.
Diamonds! So. Oh my goodness. I am having such a nostalgia trip right now. Oh my good lord. We're rich, right? Peek inside my leather pouch. Oh, baby. Right? Right?
A jumble of... You pick a large 4-leaf clover from the pouch.
And yet I'm still kind of sort of remembering a little bit. Like, I'm kind of sort of remembering. One of the things, save often. Save early and often.
Your attempt at cliff diving was a smashing failure.
I love these games. You clip by clicking on the window. Someone clip. Oh, the carrot field.
You pluck a plump orange carrot
You
from
got
the
it.
ground. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Oh my goodness.
No-
Plump orange carrot,
Small
right?
bushes like this one thrive.
Oh
That's
my goodness. I adore these remakes though.
You pick up the bowl.
Hang on.
Inscribed on the inside of this empty ceramic bowl is the word fill.
Sure, go for it, dude.
To your astonishment, something begins to bubble up from the bottom of the bowl. Within moments, the bowl is filled with a hot, savory stew.
How long does this game take to complete? If I have a walkthrough, I can get through this game in like an hour. If I'm just walking around doing nothing, it'll take me a little bit longer, probably 2 or 3. Yeah, so, you know, back when these games first came out on MS-DOS, it would take forever. Oh, I don't want to be here.
Suddenly you hear...
Oh, I don't want to be here. Whoop!
There's not...
It's scat.
There is no...
Oh, come on. There
There
is
is-
something here. There's the golden acorn.
There's not much to do.
Oh, come on.
There's...
Oh, come on.
There is nothing... There is...
Oh, is it in
there is-
here? No?
There is...
No? We'll come back. So, but yeah, when these games were first, it caresses the tree. So when these games were out on MS-DOS originally, they took forever because you had to type everything all the time. You would have to type, pick up the acorn.
There are...
You know. That works. Good job. I will. Give me a second. I'm gonna announce this to Twitch, or to Twitter, that we're playing. Change of pace. We're playing some King's Quest tonight. Nostal. Activate! There we go. I wonder if they have any gifts for King's Quest. No, of course not, but... Alright, because I am a bad player, King's Quest 1 Redux walkthrough. I'm so bad at these games. I love them, though. Alright. Walk west twice over the bridge. Oh, the dagger! I forgot about the dagger. Yeah, you can go ahead and post it in Discord. It is perfect. You did a great job. You did a really excellent job. All right, so we did that, and we go over here, but wait a second.
This rock is... To avoid injury, perhaps...
Okay, fine, narrator.
With a small shove, you manage to push the rock. You reach into the hole and find an intricately carved dagger. You carefully lift it out, being careful not to cut yourself.
Who just puts a freaking dagger in the middle of nowhere, right? That's what I want to know. All right, now walk north and climb the tree. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, it's this tree that I was thinking of. Derpy derp. So my sister and I...
Finding plenty of footholds in the coarse bark of the tree, you easily clamber up the trunk to the branches above.
Caress this tree! This actually required you to do this. Because that happens. Oh my goodness, I love these games so much. Oh my god. This is... Oh, these games make me so happy. You want to play old games now? These are so good. And we have 8 to go through. I think King's Quest 8 might need an emulator, though, which I don't know. I don't know for certain if it will or will not. Okay, but can we just talk about how beautifully these backgrounds are painted, though? I told you I'm bad at this! I told you! Hi, Garanor. It is a different game. Today we are playing King's Quest. I'm so glad you guys are having a good time. Is Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper. Alright. Alright, guys. We got this. We got this. No! You jinxed me! You jinxed me! Back in the MS-DOS version, you had to do it with arrow keys. So you're just sitting there going up, side, up, left, up, right, up, right, up, right, up, right, up, right, up, right. I know! All right. You know what we're going to do? Hi, welcome back, Britton. We're doing something a little different tonight. Don't you dare, big dog. What's this game about? This is called King's Quest. No! Stop it! It's a fall off a tree simulator. You're not wrong. Oh my goodness, I am terrible at this. Okay. All right, Graham, you slippery dipshit. Okay, that's clearly not it. So it looks like I have to go higher on the tree. Wow, Butterfingers. Ran rage emo coming. Okay, we made it! Yes! We did
You
it!
carefully lift the golden egg out of the nest.
Thanks for your vote of confidence there, big dog! Oh my goodness. Here you go. Just for you. Just for you. All right, climb down and head north twice. Fiesta potato. Those look amazing. I love it. All right, head north twice. Here we go. All right. Get a walnut and then open it.
There's not much. You choose a big, meaty-looking walnut from the bunch scattered around.
Meaty. Hi, Jay. How are you, dear?
When you open the walnut, you discover the nut inside is pure gold.
It is going great. How are you? You're good? Excellent. Head east, get the bowl. All right, so we got the bowl already. So we got the bowl and then the nut of gold. Now south and talk to the elf. If he's not here, leave and come back again.
Wandering along the banks of the beautiful lake, you see a cute little elf. This is a clear mountain. As you reach out,
Rude. All right, so Elfie Poo. Elfie Poo, come back here. Elfie Poo. No,
wandering along
there
the
we go.
banks of the beautiful.
I'm supposed to talk to him, but I clicked.
That's strange. You don't get an answer.
I'm supposed
The
to.
elf is impressed by your friendliness and responds by handing you an elegant little ring.
I've had me eye on ye, Sir Graham. Methinks you might enjoy this little trinket. For just a wee bit of time it has the power to make ye invisible. May it give ye as much entertainment as ye has given me this day.
With that, the elf vanishes.
Yee! It was a very polite golem. All right. Take some pebbles. All right, we got to go this way. All right, so walk south, west, southwest, south, and then west again to get some pebbles, which we already got because we are terrible at this game. Wolverine as an elf. Go west twice, and then look into the stump to get the pouch. Open the pouch, continue south, and go to the hut. Yes, the hut. Wait, what? Oh, wait. South and east? No. Hang on a second. I am a little lost here.
Lovely.
I'm a little lost. I'm a wee bit lost over here. We need to get the hell out of Dodge real quick, though. No! I'm out, skis. Oh. You'll see why I freaked out. Yeah, you will see why I freaked out momentarily. What was that? That is something we're gonna have to deal with at a later date. Okay. I'm lost! No, I'm lost! I am many losts. Where is the hut? Uh-oh.
As you start to cross,
Okay, goodbye. I'm out, skis. Can I go this way? I cannot. Hansel and Gretel flashbacks? Well, you may or may not be right. Do I get to go this way? Nope.
as you start
Rude. Nope, there is no map in this game. Can I go that way? Let me go that way. Can I go south? Okay, this is a little irritating. Not gonna lie. Okay, we have to be careful here, though. Okay. There we go. We made it. Save often. Hey, Chips. Okay, so there's that. Wow. This isn't SOTOR. Hey, Kribby. No, it's not.
with a screech and a cackle.
You know this game? I love King's Quest. Touch the water. Okay, there's that. I don't need that. Oh no, Chips. Oh no. Go down. Okay, I'm supposed to find... There's a hut I'm supposed to find. So I need to find the hut. Not Jabba the Hutt, but a hut, like a cottage. Gosh dang it, that's not what I wanted to do. Find nut. No. Okay, we need to go back. I know, the music is very intimidating. Okay, you know what? Screw this. Alright, we're going to jump ahead just a tiny bit. We're going to jump ahead just a little bit. Yep, there you are!
There's not.
That's it, shut! Here, watch this. Remember that carrot we picked up earlier?
There's nothing like.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and eat it, Graham. Get out of here. Fuck. You're supposed to give it to the goat. But no, Graham just decided he was just gonna eat it. Graham, if I had known that you were hungry, I would have given you some stew. Alright, now I gotta find the carrot patch again. Yes. Alright, carrot patch. Here's the hut I was looking for! Oh my good lord. Should have saved. Hi, Reggie! King's Quest! I am so excited that people know this game! Oh my goodness, I'm so excited! Just walk over there, just walk over there, just walk over there.
Just walk over. That's strange. The woodcutter speaks to you, his voice broken with sorrow.
We would welcome you to our home, Sir Knight, but we've had no food for so long. My beautiful wife cannot even rise from her bed. I fear she may die soon.
You're a adventure game nerd? Aww.
Nothing The woodcutter is overwhelmed with joy.
Thank you, Sir Knight. We shall never forget your kindness and generosity. Please, take my fiddle as a small token of our thanks.
Okay. Okay. Walk over and get the fiddle. Held south twice. Alright. We're gonna save here. Take my fiddle, take it! One of the things that my sister and I had the most fun doing was creating really weird save titles. 1 and 2. No!
As you knock on the chocolate door, a squeaky voice from inside the house answers,
Who is that?
Yeah, no.
There is no answer from inside the house.
Oh, might as well get this over with. Is that lady ran at the door? Who is it? Oh, I hate this thing.
You grab the...
I hate this thing.
I can smell someone tasty in my house.
Go!
I'm going to get my cauldron ready to cook someone for dinner. Yum. After I get the cauldron nice and hot, I'll be ready to have someone for dinner.
Oh, I hate this part. I hate this part so much.
You need...
The cauldron is heating up nicely. I wonder who will be my dinner guest.
You need...
No! Okay!
With a mighty shove, you courageously push the Wicked Witch into the pot. Her wild screams are suddenly cut off as she melts away into the oily green slime. Congratulations!
Yeah, I hate that part. Oh, Renji, thank you so very much for the biddies. I need to show you what would have happened. Okay, I think we can do that. Alright, I think we can do that.
I'm going to get my cauldron ready to cook someone for dinner. Yum. After I get the cauldron nice and hot, I'll be ready to have someone for dinner.
The witch sees you. Oh no, she's cast some kind of spell to keep you from escaping.
Oh, how nice of you to come for dinner.
Yes, it is the same witch.
The witch looks you over carefully.
You're a little too scrawny for my appetite, but I think you're going to make a lovely dessert.
The witch has turned you into a gingerbread man. Or is that a graham cracker?
Or is that a graham cracker? It's so good. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love these puns.
Try as you might. As the green liquid is terribly goopy, the fire must have been burning underneath it for quite some time.
Goopy. So, that is what happens if the witch sees you. You get turned into a Graham cracker. Oh, snap. Doo-dee-doo-doo. All right. So, where are we going now? All right, here we go. Carrot field. Get that plump carrot. Get a plump carrot. All right. Grab the cheese. Walk south twice. Here we go. Going south. And then we go east 3 times to get the garden. So it's so easy to get lost in these games. But
Without warning, a wolf.
too bad. And you have all of these random encounters. Thank you.
You
There's that. All right. Head east 3 more times. So you have all of the random encounters. You have the elf, you have the wolf, you have the witch, you have the troll, you have... No!
Gentle Sir Graham, I am your fairy godmother. Your quest is indeed noble. What little aid I can offer you is this protective magic spell, effective for but a short while. I shall be watching over you, Sir Graham.
I didn't want that. I didn't want that right now. That actually scared you. You only get that once, unfortunately.
There's no.
You only get it once. You know what? I'm actually going to restore it because I was not ready to get that. Because it lasts like all of like 3 screens. So you don't want to get it right away. Run. No! It's just like an immunity spell for like 3
Gentle
screens.
Sir,
No! Woman! Stop it! Okay, it looks like we are taking the long way. Yeah, I'm going around. We're going around. Oh, I recognize that. Yeah, where's the troll dough? We're not on the bridge, so baby birds. There we go.
There's
Oh my goodness. Nothing happens. Yeah, I know. No, don't eat it this time. What was that cave? Patience. 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 All will be explained in due time. All right, now let's not eat it, Graham. You dingus. Patience is a You sick shit little goat. This goat's being a little tease.
nothing. 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 Nothing.
This goat's being a tease, man.
Silly.
Silly.
When you tempt the old goat with the carrot, he starts to follow you.
Guess he's full.
You had better wait for the goat.
Okay, wow. Rude. Okay, we're going to save because he has a habit of disappearing. Okay, open the gate and head north twice. Oh! All right, we're going to go this way. Come on, Goaty Poo. Goaty Poo, come on. There you go. There you go, goat. There we go. There we go. We're almost there, I think. Yeah, come on. Down you go. Another carrot. Uh-oh. No, where am I going? Come on. Where is this bridge? No, where is the bridge? There was 3 and now there are none. Oh my gosh, where is this bridge? Oh my goodness, where is this bridge? I am GPS. Oh, Woody, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome. Oh, I hope you have a great day at work. Hey, Tom. Ryan McBain. Hey, Ryan. Oh my goodness. Where is this freaking bridge? There was 3 and now there are none. The goat is gonna leave me if I don't find this bridge. Thank the Lord we found the bridge. We found the bridge.
As you start to cross the bridge, a huge, hulking troll stomps into view and blocks your way. It is a well-known fact that goats hate trolls intensely. You move aside and let the goat take care of this wretched, nasty troll. The goat lowers his head and runs straight for the troll, butting him right off the bridge and into the river below. That's the last you'll see of that troll.
Bye, goatie. No, it's just lemonade and sweet tea. Bye, goatie! Whiskey and the jar. Right? But you know those 3 bridges? Now we can get across any of them. Oh, it's this guy.
That's strange. That's strange.
Welcome, Sir Graham. I've been expecting you. I have something that will be of great use to you. But first, Sir Graham, you must answer this riddle. I'll give you 3 guesses. What is my name?
Anybody have an idea of what the the gnome's name is? Anybody have any idea? Jimmy.
Where in the world did you get that idea? That's not even close. You have 2 guesses left. You still haven't guessed my name. Ready to take another shot at it?
You ready for this?
How in the world did
What?
you think of that? That's not even close.
That is close!
You only have 1 guess left.
Bull. I spelled it exactly.
You still haven't guessed my name. Ready to take another shot at it?
Not Gandalf. All right, let's try this again. NikstliTSelpmur.
That's right. Outstanding. I didn't think you were that clever. As a reward for your sharp intellect, here are some beans. They're no ordinary beans, but it's up to you to find out why. Somebody as smart as yourself should have no problem at all. Well, step over here so I can give them to you. Here you are. Good luck on your quest.
How are you even supposed to find that name? It's because it's Rumpelstiltskin backwards. It's Rumpelstiltskin backwards. It Infiltration with the tier 1 gift sub to Ryan McBain! Welcome back, my dude. And Infiltration, thank you so very much. You knew it, you know stuff. Yay, you know stuff. Bum 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 ba-da. All right. Do we have to take
You
this?
can't plant.
Walk east twice and plant the beans. All right. But that's where you plant the bean. You plant them here.
It would be a You can't plant.
Oh, come on. Where is the bean? Where do you plant the beans? You need special soil. Annoying. Now I'm going to wander around again until I find the bean patch. Bum 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 ba-dum. Oh, man, I love these games so much.
You can't.
Gentle Sir Graham, I am your fairy godmother.
I am the fairy don't care. I'm gonna try that again. Fairy don't care. Yeah, Ryan, how are you feeling? That's because it's here.
You plant the magical beans in the fertile soil. Suddenly, something incredible begins to happen.
Ouch. My feels. My feels. There you go. You happy? I hate this part. I hate this part. I hate this part. I hate this part so much. Oh, I hate this part.
You are already.
I am aware that I am already climbing the beanstalk. Big Dog, you are so mean to me. Don't you dare fall, Graham! No! Oh no! I thought the tree would be the only time. No. Don't you dare fall, fam! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! I don't know! No! Okay! Part 1's done! I know, right? It's like a nail biter. It's like, oh god! The music doesn't help either. We did it. I didn't fall once. For some reason, it was much easier to climb a giant beanstalk than it was to climb a tree. All right. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Head east twice. Okay. Need to show what would have happened. Still, no. He would have fallen and died. You take quite a bit of fall damage in this game. And then
There is
south and then east twice more. Okay. Dem trees, no. I know, right? Ah, there we go.
There is a small dark.
Well, yeah, kind of, sort of, looking like a peacock.
You reach into the hole and find a leather slingshot.
Oh, snap diddly. Walk north, then west, and quickly. Okay. Those trees. Alright, so we're walking north. Okay. Psych moment. Okay, I got this. We got this.
You place the shimmering ring upon your finger. As you rub it, you turn invisible. The giant cannot see you since you are invisible.
Well, no shit, Sherlock! I love the ear. I know,
The
right?
giant is getting tired of looking for you. Seems like he may be getting ready to take a nap.
Take a nap. I love the little ear floppies, though. The ear floppies are amazing. Okay.
Good job. The huge giant, tuckered out from stomping around, has fallen fast asleep.
Gnat. Gnat.
Slowly, carefully, you take the chest without waking the giant.
So that is one of the 3 treasures. That is one of our 3 treasures that we're after. Whip it! Okay. I don't like this cave. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this place. So if you get, just by the way, whoa, stop it, go this way. What was the first treasure? We haven't gotten it yet. There's 2 more treasures that we're after. But if you didn't guess the gnome's name correctly, you would have had to take this entrance instead of taking the beanstalk. Why do you do this to me? And there's a little snot-nosed random encounter in here that will come in and steal all your stuff. Well, hello, Foxy. How are you doing, dear?
The spell to make you invisible has expired, and you are once again visible to dangerous creatures. The ring has now vanished.
Oh, God! Let me out of here! little took us off. Graham, you better run, boy. Got some pizza, prepping for a movie. What type of pizza and what kind of movie? Ram, run your little tookies off. Unless you want to lose everything that we've done so far. We're free!
As you reach out to open the door...
Hi, Queen! And there was the cave. You happy now? I told you. I told you, big dog. You just had to be patient. Be patient. All right. Hobbit hole. So how long does this? We're actually almost done. We are almost done. Do you see all that point meter? Oh no, you don't. You can't see it because of the way that it's. But we have 99 out of 158 points, so we're almost done. All right. Took much longer on the MS-DOS versions. Canadian bacon, Italian beef. Wow.
After you are in the old bucket, your weight causes it to slowly descend.
Oh boy.
You are this chest is...
Yep, I died.
Well, well, well. What are you gonna do now?
These buns are so bad.
After you are in the old
Do you
bucket,
guys see
your weight
where I
causes
got
it to
my
slowly
puns from?
descend.
Do you guys see that? You see where I get my puns from? I love these games. I love these games so
There's
much.
not...
The rand levels of these puns are intense. What are those? Oh, wow, I messed up. I messed up! I messed up.
After you are...
I messed up. That's not what I want.
Unfortunately, the wall...
I am aware. Oh my goodness. Stop!
You manage to... You can't... With difficulty, you manage to fill the bucket while swimming.
King Graham, no! Skeltus! Are you a King's Quest fan too? I love these games. Only your entire life? I grew up on these games. Fill the bucket with water and then climb out and go west. Okay. I know! Wasn't Sierra amazing? Okay. For the wagon. Second step. Okay.
Good shot. The water hits the dragon square in the face, dousing his fire.
I know, right? It was like...
Unable to defend itself
Vape
with anything
Nation.
more than harmless clouds of steam, the dragon rolls aside the granite boulder and slinks off in shame, leaving the mirror behind.
Ashes to ashes. Hey, I'm so glad somebody. I have never really met people who have played King's Quest.
You take the magic mirror. Congratulations!
We got it! 2 out of 3 treasures acquired. No! I have not met many people who knew this game. So I was like, I am going to introduce you guys to King's Quest because these are the best games ever. All right. Check tree for something like, I'm sorry, trident is not a valid word. Okay, hang on.
These rocks don't.
But it only fizzles and dies. It only fizzles and dies. Hey, Birmingham. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I need to get like right here, right? See, I would play this game. We would watch my dad, my sister and I would watch my dad play through these games. So he would boot up his old Dell computer and we would sit and hover over his shoulder. It's like right here. No! Almost had him.
Don't be.
Oh! This was always the hardest part. This was always the worst part. Oh, hush your face, Foxy. Okay, so it's like right here, I think. It's like right around this area.
Don't be.
Ah! No! Come back here, bird! No. No. Well, okay, hang on. I didn't know why. I didn't think of this sooner. Okay, so it's right here. Okay. So you have to find the lowest point that the eagle flies. Come on. Twitch, twitch, twitch. This bird does not. The bird said nope. Favorite thing is the fact of the 5th element. Yes. Game, please. Game, please. Okay, maybe it is right here. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where Shadow is. Instead that tickled, I know, right? It was right there! Ah!
The rock will. These rocks.
I am so mad at this. I am so bad.
These.
But he was right there! No! It's not cool. I know, right? Thank you. Burb, you stupid bird! I need to buy a dinner first. Twitch, 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 twitch. Okay. We're gonna get this.
The rock.
Time for a save job. Okay, okay, okay. I see. I hope.
These.
Okay, maybe you... Timing and placement are so not my forte. I will legitimately... It's like, I don't remember. Okay, I'm going to stand on the pebble on the dirt! I missed it. Gosh dang it, I missed it. I was like fiercely trying to grab the hand icon, like, oh!
Don't be. With a mighty leap, you grab hold of the convoy's
Joshua!
talons.
Internet high five! Internet high five! Woo! And he sticks the landing. Oh man, I love these games so much. You pick the mushroom. First try. Exactly. I don't care who says anything. It was a first try. Woo! We did it! Okay. Then return east and fall into the hole. That's what she said. Oh.
Come a little closer. I can't reach it.
Nothing.
Come a little closer. Come a little.
No! Really wants that cheese.
Cheese, eh? Well, yeah, now that you mention it, I guess I am kind of hungry.
What is with that accent,
drools at
though?
the sight of the cheese and snatches it from your hand. You might want to count your fingers. Oh no! There are two leprechaun guards here, and they don't look pleased to see you at all. What are you going to do now?
What are you gonna do?
With a genuine four-leaf clover in your possession, the leprechauns fear and respect you. Rather than risk offending you, they decide to leave you entirely alone.
El Raton! Yeah, that's right. I am a four-leaf clover holder. Why are they leprechauns? I don't know, man. I just
The
work here.
leprechauns, sensing the power of your four-leaf clover, begin to vanish.
Oh! I messed up! I messed up! I messed up! You are right, Jay Birmingham. I am very glad that I saved. I messed up. Feels bad, man. Good call on that save, Birmingham. Now that you mention it, I am a bit hungry.
Cheese, eh? Well, yeah, now that you mention it, I guess I am kind of hungry.
The rat drool.
I know, the diverse amount of rats in this game are amazing.
Oh no! Nothing. Wonderful job! Leprechauns find fiddle music irresistible. The moment they hear the music, they begin dancing a
That's
frenzied
wasted,
jig.
though. Bam!
Swept away by the snappy music, the leprechaun guards zap right out of the room.
Would fiddle again. Hell yeah.
Overhearing the fiddle music you played in the hallway, the leprechauns have begun to dance. As they do, they pop away in a fit of merrymaking.
I love the king in the background. He's like bouncing his staff. No, it's not the old king. This is the leprechaun king. Get snazzy with it, dude!
You take the magic shield. Congratulations!
Dude, he was getting jiggy with it. No, we don't need the scepter. We got the, Where's my mushroom? There it is. No, we can't take his staff.
You shouldn't drop that.
I said to eat it, fam!
Eat the mushroom. Congratulations! You now have all 3 of Daventry's lost treasures. Now, don't waste any time. Bring the treasures straight back to King Edward before it's too late.
Run, boy, run! You spelled it right the first time. Can I tell you how many times I have died here? And guess what, fairy godmother? We didn't need your freaking spell anyway. Bleh. I know, right? Get her, Bubba! Come on, Graham. Walk faster. Was I not just here? I was. Wow! I made an entire circle. Feels good. How's your face? How's your face? I hate my life. I hate my life. Okay, at least we know where the castle is now. How's your faces? Don't you laugh at me.
That's odd. Why aren't the guards at their posts? More curious still, the courtyard is deserted. This area is usually filled with the ladies and lords of the castle. This is highly unusual. You begin to feel deeply disturbed, as if all is not right within the castle. You can faintly hear a commotion in the king's chamber to the west.
There is nothing to be done. Oh, our king's melancholy is too much for us hot to bear. If only Sir Graham had returned with the 3 lost treasures of Daventry.
Oh, what a coincidence! Hey, what's up, guys?
Sir Graham,
He's returned.
did he find the treasures? Shh. Listen.
Your Highness, I am at your service.
Did you succeed in your quest?
I did, Your Majesty. Here, as you commanded, the magic mirror, the magic shield, and the magic chest.
Gaston. Good job, Graham!
I'm afraid it is a little too late for me, but you have done superbly, my knight. As I promised, the crown is yours. I know you will serve this kingdom well.
The king is dead.
What a way to go.
Long live the king. Long live the king.
There's just a dead body sitting there, and they're like, woo!
And thus ended Sir Graham's quest for the lost treasures of Daventry. Despite the loss of their beloved King Edward, the people of Daventry grew happy and prosperous for years to come. And whenever King Graham looked into his magic mirror, he saw visions of adventures yet to come for him,
For him.
his children, and for Daventry, the land he loved so much.
And that's King's Quest 1! Do you guys want to do King's Quest 2? We can do King's Quest 2. I mean, it's only 8:45. We could totally knock out King's Quest 2. Unless you guys want to go back to Star Wars. It was fun! Do it? We want to do it? Yeah, that is a happy ending. King's Quest 2? I think we can do King's Quest 2. I think we can do King's Quest 2. I gotta download it first. Alright. Let me download King's Quest 2 then. And then I have to get Alright. Download. I love these games. Two. Yeah, I'm thinking about making Wednesdays my retro day. Or like my other game, you know. We have to get Valenice, yeah. I don't think so. Hang on, I might have to play around with it. So give me a second. Whoop. So, give me a second. Let me see what's going on. Alright. Let me get this bad boy downloaded. So, I will be right back. Windows 10 stream. Just kidding. I'm back. So I do know that, or is it? Okay, so I have to get rid of this. Yes, I am sure I want to get remove of King's Quest. And then I'm going to have to do a game capture again. And then, let's see. We downloaded! Boop, boop. All right, here we go. Settings. Here we go. Run in a window. Okay. Save and run. Alright, we're going to add a new source. A game capture. King's Quest. There we go. Happy outro. I love King's Quest. All right. Let's see where it is. Okay, I got it to work last time. I got it to work last time. Why is it not working this time? Where are you? Auto run, maybe? No! Where is it? Where is it? This is not good. Stop. Gotta turn it down. Gotta turn it down. There we go. Still really loud. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. Sorry. Oh my goodness, that's really, really loud. Oh gosh. Why is that so loud? Okay. All right. Where is this? Okay, specific window. Match title. For scaling, allow transparency. Where is it? Well, hang on. Maybe I might need to do it this way. Okay. Direct all 389. Okay. All right. Let's see if that'll work. Sorry, guys. This is a little bit new for me. I apologize. There it is! I just had to reset it. I got it! Are you ready? Are you guys ready for the next quest? I just had to restart. All right. And probably should update stream. You ready? All right. And this time we're going to do the introduction. I'm so excited. This is going to be good. All right. Introduction. Hang on. No! Turn it down just a little bit.
Your Majesty.
So loud. Oh my God.
King Graham?
Oh, yes, Minister,
Gervain, sire.
Thank you
of
so much
course.
for the follow.
My apologies, Gervain.
Not necessary, Your Majesty. After all, I've been your security and defense minister for but a short while.
Yes. Where did you say you were from again?
Just some small, insignificant land to the far south. Pales greatly in comparison to your realm, my lord.
Ah, Do you have something to report?
As a matter of fact, my liege, there's a small concern regarding the duty shifts of some of the castle guards and of the countryside patrols. Also, we are expecting our armed entourage from our nearest neighbor to return within the week. And there is the matter of an alliance with... My liege?
My apologies again, Minister Gervain. Please, continue.
Dozing off,
Yes.
Graham?
As I was saying, there is the matter of an alliance with Hesperia. They've become a strong nation now, and it may be prudent to show our willingness to support them, lest they decide we are more of a hindrance than a help.
Does the king there have any daughters who've come of age?
Graham?
I do not believe so, sire. As for the security arrangements for the royal ball held last week, I do believe the evening went by very smoothly. I dare say just about every princess in this region attended, and not one lost slipper, to coin a phrase.
Ugh, please, do not remind me.
Indeed, they were none too fetching. Would you like me to go over your plans for today, my lord? Very well.
Oh, forgive me once again. I am afraid that my mind wanders much these days. I wonder if my predecessor experienced times like these.
No doubt. Though I did not know King Edward the Benevolent personally, I understand he was a happy and astute man during his married life, before his wife passed away, that is. If I may be so bold, perhaps my lord is feeling that certain rooms in his castle are somewhat sparsely filled. The throne room, for example, and other rooms that serve but a single soul, like your dining room and your bed chambers.
Perhaps, but I do fear I've met no such candidates that would fill the rooms you have mentioned.
You should not lose heart, your majesty. If you pause to reflect for but a moment, you may see clearly what is hidden to others.
Who's that handsome stud?
You gaze into the mirror. The minister's words seem to echo in your head. If you pause to reflect for but a moment. Not that you've been doing much else lately. For many weeks now, you've been reflecting over the direction your life has taken. While Daventry has prospered under your wise leadership, so far your existence has been a dreadfully lonely one. Wait, the mirror is changing. As you watch, you begin to see a series of images, though you struggle to fathom their meaning. You recognize the landscape. It is Kalima, a land not far from Daventry.
Trippy.
You see the most beautiful woman you have ever set eyes upon. Somehow you can feel her sadness, and her intense desire to leave that place. She is a prisoner in that tower.
Did you find what you were looking for, sire?
I require my ship ready for transport, Gervain. I shall be going on a trip presently.
Indeed. Where shall I tell the captain you'll be heading?
To Kalima. I have to find someone.
I see. Well, if you must go, it is my duty to ensure that you leave prepared. Arm yourself, sire. I hear Kalima is not the safe haven it once was.
Of course. I shall take the sword of the first king, as is my right.
A wise precaution, sire. And, if I may be so brash to ask, who might you be seeking?
If all goes well, my bride.
Gosh, this is a long intro. Oh my goodness.
Father,
Sister Agatha,
how may I be at service?
an opportunity has arisen, sister. I trust you still have your captive held securely away.
Of course.
A bit cruel keeping her locked away like that, do you not think?
No. How dare she flaunt her beauty in front of all to see? Her foolish male admirers see her and forget that I was the most beautiful of all in my day.
And in your own special way, you are still beautiful.
You devil!
That is not an unfair description.
Now, you mentioned a service, I believe.
Yes. The King of Daventry has advised his faithful minister that he shall be departing for Kalima presently. On a quest, you might say.
Really? What kind?
The kind that involves sticking his neck out to rescue a damsel in distress.
And what have I to do with his neck?
Put simply, my dear, sever it!
Sever it! And thus begins King's Quest 2. So, who's excited? I'm excited!
A day's journeying from Daventry has found you by the shores of Colima. Your ship, the Grand Thor, and its crew have deposited you and will return the day after tomorrow. Hopefully, this will give you enough time to locate and release the imprisoned woman you saw in the magic mirror.
Yeah, the king's not thinking with the top head. He's really not, is he? Okay, I am not ashamed to admit, but I am not very familiar with King's Quest 2. Like, I don't remember. Okay. Okay, so I don't remember much about King's Quest 2. Is there more tree climbing? I don't remember, actually. So, oh, don't worry, I've already pulled it up. All right. No, we got to turn the speed up, though. But thank you for that suggestion, Birmingham. All right, here we go. Look at the thing in the water, then go right. Well, I've already gone off to a great start.
A net has been caught around one of the pier's pylons. You can't reach.
Rude. I might fall off the port. I probably will. in all honesty. And go right, climb down the ladder.
You have no...
Spin. I am so glad you guys are enjoying
You untangle
these
the
games.
net from the pylon and take it with you.
Da 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 da! Just keep swimming, 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 swimming. King's Quest 3 is my favorite. I love King's Quest 3. Alright. Return to the beach and then go east. Then east. Do, 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 do. Enjoying this? You don't want to play a game and have this as... Oh, Birmingham. Oh, that makes me so happy to hear that. And is this why he's so red in the game? And then go north.
When you peer into the hole of the pine tree, you see a mallet lying there. You pick it up and take it with you.
Gosh, that fanfare is so loud. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's so loud. Hey, Rome. Yeah, I'm like, oh god. Then continue up to the town. All right. How are you doing, Rome?
Hey!
What? Who said that?
I want to know too.
I did.
Huh?
I'm down here, in the hay.
Oh. Well, who are you?
My name is,
Yes?
I can't seem to remember.
Well then, what are you?
Oh, I'm
Yes?
Can't seem to remember that either.
Well, what are you doing in this haystack?
That's easy. I was looking for... Oh.
You can't remember.
No. Sorry.
How long have you been in there?
Let's see. It couldn't be longer than...
Can't remember that either.
Yes?
3, maybe 4 weeks.
Weeks?
Yep.
Pardon me for saying, but you sound as if you have a bit of a cold.
Yes. It's all this hay. It's giving me hay fever.
Rand does not approve. I'm sorry about your ears, Rome.
There is no... You see a man bending over the fountain. He appears to be trying to retrieve something from it.
Aha! Got him.
A tall statue of a man stands prominently at the entrance of town. It looks to have been placed here quite a number of years ago. The statue bears a plaque which reads, Count Kaldor, ruler and protector of Kolyma.
Kolyma! Talk to the man.
Greetings, merchant.
Ah, to you, good day. Shh. A visitor arrived new, no? A sense I possess for these things. Need you have for my wares of great specialty?
Perhaps, but first, I'm curious. Where did you come by such a pumpkin?
Eyes quite keen, nephew. Indeed, a specimen unique it is.
Be quiet.
The gift of speech among plants so rare, yes?
Quite so. Are you planning to sell it?
Sell? Never would I sell such a thing as this.
It'll make me incredibly rich.
I mean, entrusted it was to my care. Watch over it, I must.
Mama! Take me back to my mama!
Forget it. I'm not taking you back to that patch. So pipe down.
Pardon?
Ah, Of importance I speak not. Trouble to your ears I meant none.
We're gonna have to keep an eye on that guy. We have to talk to the librarian 9 times. Alright, count with me, guys.
May I help you?
Yes, I was hoping to enrich my knowledge of this fair land by way of perusing your historical texts.
My, that was well put.
No.
Not terribly effective, though.
I love these games!
Pardon me, perhaps I was not clear?
You were.
Then may I?
No.
No!
Why can't I?
You are not a member.
Well then, can I become a member?
No.
Why can I not become a member?
We already have far too many members. It's difficult to keep track of everything.
How many members are there?
2.
Hi, Metroid!
If I may inquire, who are your
Metroid,
2
thank
members?
you so very much for
You
the
may
host!
not. Neither the Count of Kalima nor the elderly gentleman who lives next door would approve of my divulging that information to you.
Ah, thank you anyway. You mentioned that the Count of Kalima is a member of this library.
Yes.
Have you seen him recently?
The librarian looks at you strangely.
No.
Is there any way I might meet the Count?
Yes.
How?
Die.
I would have to die to meet the Count?
Depends.
On what?
Your importance.
And if I am important?
Then you might be fortunate enough to be buried on his estate.
Who is buried on the Count's estate?
Counts.
Aha, past Counts, of course. Anyone else?
Yes.
Who?
Him.
Pardon? Do you mean the Count is dead?
The librarian decides to avoid your gaze and seems disinclined to speak further with you on the subject.
Oh my goodness! Now! Metroid, thank you so very much for the host here. How are you doing? Go to the door on your right.
The door is locked. You notice a tiny corner of something poking out slightly from beneath it. You attempt to edge it out with your fingers, but you cannot manage to get a grasp on it. You consider following the ancient war tradition of falling on your sword to ensure that your death is honorable. Then you remember that you're not currently in a war.
Staying warm, it's very cold outside. Yes, it is.
Making sure that no one is watching, you slide your thin blade under the door and draw out what appears to be a letter.
This one is great! So this is what happens. Oh, hang on, I gotta save this real quick, just in case.
You consider following the ancient war tradition of falling on your sword to ensure that your death is honorable. Then you remember that you're not currently in a war.
I'm in the southern United States. So it's not totally cold here. It's just chilly enough, though. Okay, then read the letter. -18? It was a balmy 45
you
degrees.
Open the letter and read it. Dear applicant, please find enclosed the library membership card to which you are now entitled. The 5-year application process has concluded, and we are pleased to inform you that your status as a member of the town library is confirmed. Welcome to an exclusive group of patrons. Yours sincerely, Town Librarian. P.S. Please sign your name on the card to ensure validation.
How convenient. So you're outside? Oh my goodness. Gosh.
You quickly grab the quill while the librarian isn't looking and sign your name on the blank library card. You replace the quill before the librarian notices it missing.
Will you accept this?
Yes, you are younger than I expected.
I eat well and get a lot of exercise.
I see.
So, what do I do now?
Central Ohio.
Borrow.
You mean I can take books from this library?
No.
Oh.
Read it, then leave the shop and go.
You would not know. There's no.
Do.
Yes?
Could
Central
you
New
recommend
York.
a good book?
There.
What a curmudgeonly person.
The librarian has This book is entitled Kalima, Perfect One Day, Better the Next. Browsing through it, you notice an interesting excerpt.
Okay. If you are considering traveling to the wondrous lands of Kalima, then you should be congratulated on your timing, for indeed it has changed much since creation many years ago. The very occasional earthquake has altered the land to the east somewhat, creating deep chasms near the mountainside. The changing ocean levels in this region has caused an alteration in the shape of the coastline, and of course, the people themselves have relocated from where they once lived. Most now reside in the town which is nestled in the safety of the mountains. A wise decision, for more than a few have claimed to hear the sounds of howling at night. A sign that many wild animals have moved into weirwood forests in recent times. As a result, few venture into the towns past the town gates, especially after dark. This isolation and relative scarcity of people throughout most of the realm has made Kalima a haven for the tourist who wishes to soak up the natural atmosphere of the land. It has also made a significant convenience for those who have settled in Kalima, far from the town, and wish to maintain their privacy and pursue their own ambitions of peace. The realm of Kalima is a wondrous land of beauty, and for the adventurous among you, danger. Calling for... Wow, that's a lot of snow. Read it, then leave the shop and go. Floridon, hey, oh my goodness, you know about this too? Ah, this makes me so happy. We can go south. South one more time. All right. Then west. It makes me so happy to hear that I am not the only one. Oh, yes. She was so underrated. West. North. It makes me so happy to hear I'm not the only one who played these games.
This pumpkin is somewhat larger than the others in the
patch.
You look for a nice, large pumpkin to take from the patch.
Hey, watch it!
Oh, sorry. I was not aware you could talk.
Likewise. Anyway, be careful where you're treading. You're spoiling the good soil by standing so close. And I got 8 kids to feed.
You glance at the smaller pumpkins. These must be her children.
I only count 7.
Yeah, well, I had 8. Then some strange man who spoke even stranger came by. He claimed to be a horticulturalist. Claimed to know a bit about plants. I let him take a look at my little darlings. Anyway, before I knew it, he'd gone and pinched one of my babies. Took off towards the town, he did. Of all the naive. Just because we're plants doesn't
Bye,
mean we don't
Joshua.
deserve any
Thanks for hanging out
respect.
tonight.
I am sure that is true.
Thanks for hanging out, Joshua. Have a great night. Sounds like the wife from Archie Bunker. Noive. Noive. Up. Go left and right until she appears. Okay. We're going to just grab this while we're here. Oh my goodness. Doing the
You
MS...
look under the log and discover a clam lying beneath it. You pick it up.
Okay. when I was playing the MS-DOS variant of this game, trying to run up and down, trying to look in, type out look in log. Oh my gosh, it was so
You
aggravating.
open the clam and discover, to your surprise, a dazzling pearl.
A dazzling pearl. A dazzling pearl. Hang on, I need to text my sister. A dazzling pearl. Okay, so we have to go right and left and right and left and right and left until...
Repressing the urge to burst into song. Repress.
There we go.
Hello, who are you?
My name is Graham. What is yours?
Possum. That is what my grandma calls me. She is not at all well these days. I was collecting flowers for her, but now I cannot anymore.
Why is that?
My basket is missing. I've looked everywhere for it. It must be around here somewhere.
I will keep my eye out for it.
Thank you, Graham.
Repressing.
I was wondering, could you tell me anything about this land?
You mean Kalima? There is a town to the northeast, and a church not far south of that. Grandma and I live in a house near the beach. You should not enter the swamp to the north. It is said to be influenced by magic. Many have easily lost their way in there, and finding your way out again is difficult.
Thank you, Possum.
Possum.
Is there any way at all through this swamp?
I do not know, but I did see someone walking out of there not long ago. He was writing something in a book as he walked.
Who was that?
A monk from the church.
You mentioned that your grandma is not well. What ails her?
I'm not sure, but I think it gives her sad dreams. While she sleeps, sometimes she talks out loud. Sometimes I listen to her. No, do not leave me, she says. At first, I thought she was speaking to me. I would go over to her, but she would not notice me. Then I realized it was a dream. I think she misses the person she talks to in her sleep. And then there's the scary dreams.
Repress.
Get back here!
Excuse me, Possum?
Yes, Graham.
You mentioned that your grandma had scary dreams. What are these dreams about?
Bats.
Bats?
Yes, in her sleep, she screams with fright, as if a bat is chasing her, or she's being hurt by one. Then she'll say something like, "Blue light is the bat's true bane," over and over.
Blue light? What does she mean?
I have asked her this, but she just shakes her head and will not speak of it.
Thank you, Possum. I wish your grandma a swift recovery.
Thank you, Graham. I will speak of you to her.
She sounds like she's got bees up her nose. Okay, save the game. All right, we're saving. Walk around the forest until you spot a basket. All right. Yep. I'm trying to get my sister to come over and watch because she and I played these games together. And so, she was like, I was just thinking of King's Quest the other day. And I was like, well, you should come and say hello. So we're wandering until we find the basket. Oh, boy. That can't be good. This can't be good. Basket!
You take the basket.
That fanfare, though. Da 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 da! That's what we're playing. We're playing the reboot. Or the Redux, as it's called. We just finished Redux 1.
You hand the basket to Possum.
Thank you, kind sir. Please take this flower. I'm afraid it's all I have to give you.
It is more than enough. I notice that you have picked only yellow flowers.
Of course. Is it not customary for one to pick yellow flowers for another who is gravely ill?
Certainly it is. I'm sorry to hear about your grandma, Possum.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Rebel without a cause? No, that one I have not. All right, so we need to go this way. So we go back over to the log. Okay, so go to the log. Go east. I know, right? South and south.
The fallen picket feels reasonably sturdy and is pointed at one end. Believing that you may find a use for it, you retrieve it and carry it with you.
You retrieve it and carry it with you.
It is a mailbox. This is the first time you have ever set eyes upon one, which isn't surprising. The postal system won't be invented for another few centuries to come. The residents of this land must either possess clairvoyance or just simply be ahead of their time.
I love the narrator!
You open the mailbox. Inside there is, incredibly, a letter addressed to the resident. You decide to leave it in there. A card has been dropped in it also. You read it.
Have you been missing church services lately? How long a while since your last confession? I remember Space Quest. Space Quest was awesome, but we didn't play it as much as we played King's Quest. Come to the Church of Kalima to pray for your own salvation or just to make a donation. Put your faith back into the church. Hours from dusk till dawn. Lulz.
You replace the card and close the mailbox. You attempt to open the door but find it is locked. You think you can hear the sound of labored breathing inside and decide against causing any further disturbance.
Oh, baby. Vampires! Magicien! Hi, dear! How are you?
This large fallen...
I am doing great. Thank you so very much for asking.
You peer into the depths of the dark hole. As luck would have it, you discover a beautiful set of earrings hidden inside. Each one is laced with glittering diamonds and contains a lovely blue sapphire stone in the center. Perhaps someone stashed them here. At any rate, you take them into your possession.
Hey, Salteros, what the heck? What happened to Raid Leader Rand? All I see is King Quest Rand. It's Retro Night! I'm doing something a little different tonight. For sure dedicate one day a week to playing Sierra Classics. We might be able to make something like that happen. All right. Use your sword. Continue. Okay. Continue right. Okay. There we go. And look at the shiny objects and the rope.
The diamond and...
Okay, that's not what I was looking at. Stop it. 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 Oh, there they are.
3 gold.
And the rope. First time, what's... Oh, what Sator server faction do I play? I play on Satil Shan primarily. And, I play mostly imp side, but I do have puppies. So what about you?
You can't... Brandishing your sword might make you appear an accomplished fighter, but you will not make many friends by being careless with it. Besides, it's valuable. Take care of it.
Besides, it's valuable. Take care of it.
You can't...
Stop it! Okay. Game, stop.
Brandishing...
Oh, wait, I have to... Oh, I see.
Oh, no. You...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I mess up? Yep, I messed up. I messed up!
Ah, marvelous. What a catch.
Bye-bye, Graham.
I feel like a bit of target practice.
There are safer ways to trigger a trap, or didn't you notice it?
You have a couple in Starforge, but you mostly play on Satil Shine. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. And the rope. Use your sword on the rope. Was that a pun? Yes, it was a pun.
As you pick up the gold coins, they suddenly turn dark. Now they resemble ordinary metal. Wait a minute. This isn't gold. It's fool's gold.
Baduntish! Good job, Graham. North, north, east, east. I love these games. These games are so good.
The church doors. The door appears to be barred from the inside. The church must not be open at this time.
I am working from a guide primarily because I don't know King's Quest 2 as much as I know King's Quest 3. Because we didn't really play King's Quest 2 that often. Okay, go back into town. Yeah, I didn't play King's Quest 2 that... yes, we will see the gnome again. Or the dwarf, actually. It's not a gnome, it's a dwarf.
The fool's gold again shines the instant the coins leave your hand.
Tell the man about it. Yes!
3 coins in the fountain.
What? Let me see.
Mine! Mine! Quickly take the pumpkin and... Say gnome, fight you.
My baby! Mama! Thank you,
Graham.
Thank you, Graham. Here, take this. Maybe this useless trinket of Haggadis will be of some use to you. Serves you right for not enabling me to protect my kids.
The pumpkin hands you a gold brooch with a beautiful blue sapphire.
Thank you, Graham.
Actually, I think the pumpkin is a Bostonian. Talk to her, the baby pumpkin is thirsty.
Is there anything more I can do for you?
Me thirsty, Mama. Now that you mention it, my baby is feeling a bit poorly. After all, living in a bowl ain't too good for your health, you know.
No, I did not know that. What would make your baby feel better?
Fresh water, naturally.
Water.
Of course.
Not too sweet, though. In fact, the more bitter, the better. My children are very particular about what they drink.
I will see what I can do.
The water! The water! Water! I'm gonna be right back, though. Quick bio. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. not. I'm not. Rude. Uh-oh. Where's the game? There it is. Okay. Rude. Catty. Hi, Yen. Mwah. Say hi to your friend, Yen. Yeah, I had to get Sandy. I needed my snugs. All right. Moving on.
The lemons on the ground are
spoiled.
You reach out and pluck a large, juicy-looking lemon from the tree.
That fanfare, though. I can't get over the fanfare. Oh, you don't hear the fanfare? Okay, good. And fill the bowl with water. Okay.
You fill the bowl with the fresh spring water. A healthy baby tree.
A healthy baby tree.
After using your sword to cut the lemon's surface, you squeeze some of its juice into the bowl. Then you discard the lemon.
Ba, 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 ba. But I'm really glad you guys are having as much fun as I am. Okay, north, north, north. I am so glad I get to share these games with you. You know, this was my childhood, so I love the fact that I get to share this with you. And that you guys are willing to, you know, stick around for a little bit. Do something different.
You pour the bitter water over the baby pumpkin. It seems to like that.
Thank you again, Graham. Here, take this.
The pumpkin reaches into her head and pulls out a candle, which she then hands to you.
That thing has been jammed in my head for as long as I can remember. I know it ain't much, but maybe you'll find some use for it.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Besides, it's really hard for me to sleep with that thing lit up inside my head all night.
I just want to know where she's keeping all of these things.
A word of warning. Agatha has been talking about you. I heard her mention your name while she was muttering to herself. She does that when she's inspected her valuables. Anyway, I'd stay clear out of her way if I were you.
I appreciate the advice. Will Hagatha not be angered when she discovers you've given your candle away?
What's she gonna do? Turn me into a pumpkin?
Good point.
Besides, I could just blame the dwarf. He's earned himself a bad reputation from the day he moved here. Pity no one can catch him, not even Hagatha.
Not even Hagatha.
If I may ask...
Appreciate all you've done, Graham, but I want to spend some quality time with my children. Now be a good boy and run some other errand.
Rude. He just got dismissed. Hi, working class nerds. How are you, dear?
A beautiful, majestic white swan gracefully glides across the lake.
Go west. Did you used to play King's Quest 2? What is this game? This is King's Quest. So this is the remake, the fan remake of King's Quest 2. We just finished King's Quest 1, actually.
The best place to attempt that would be from the lower bank.
Aren't you so cool?
You walk into position and try to catch the
You've never
baby
seen
bird.
it before? So this is a point and click, well, at least the later games were, a point and click adventure game made in the 19...
You throw the net over the pond, and the baby bird is caught unharmed.
Unharmed. I know, right? Never! These were adventure games originally for MS-DOS, made back in, like, the late 80s by Sierra and Roberta. Roberta was the game designer, and she was amazing.
You release the little bird into the pond.
Yay! Yay! Mwah! Oh, the remakes are amazing. The remakes are so good. Yep, Ugly Duckling. Yep.
It feels. You like the plant.
You like the
you
plant.
Pick up the white feather and put it carefully away.
So there's 8 King's Quests. King's Quest 1 through 8. We are playing King's Quest 2, which is Romancing the Stones. Why is the water sparkling? Because there's something there, but...
The small pond is a beautiful feature in this part of the forest.
8.
You imagine a variety of bird life would find this a very suitable place to travel for the breeding season.
For the breeding season. Oh, baby. So, but we are playing the second one because we just finished the first. There are 8 of these. Yes, there are. Now, they've only remade 3. South, south, then east. I know, right? And east. East again. But the other ones are just as good, honestly. And we're going to save here. There we go. We did it. Go to the wall. That's not creepy at all.
Incredible. The door you have discovered has taken on the appearance of a face. It is silent, however, and almost seems to be waiting for something.
I would love for them to remake 8, in all honesty.
Greetings. I am King Graham of Daventry. Would you, by any chance, know of the way to a strange island on which stands a quartz tower in which a beautiful woman is being held captive?
You feel more than a little foolish. Surely a door, even one with a face, would neither hear nor understand you.
I am the door of destiny. I am sought out by many, found by few, and opened by none so far. For indeed, only once can I be opened. Such is the magic that I am. Through me will you find the destiny you seek, if you can but perform a task.
Anything!
You feel intense exuberance that you have come so close to your goal in such a short time.
You must bring me the gems of nature.
I beg your pardon?
The stone door rumbles from deep within. For a time, it says nothing. And then...
Gems of 3 I ask of thee to fetch, collect, and bring to me. In water shall you find the first, though not the type to quench your thirst. Spy the second, high in the sky, with wings or no, thou still must fly. Through swampy mire, so it is heard, in lone dark castle lies the third. Should you succeed, my noble king, to your fair maiden I will bring. I warn you though, you should beware, a danger cloaked awaits you there.
Without warning, the stony face falls silent. As you watch, it gradually smooths out to become the mountainside face once more. You notice that, within the door, 3 shallow indentations have sunk into the rock's surface. Presumably, the 3 gems of nature must fit here. Now all you have to do is find them. How did that poem go again?
The poem, amateur poetry hour here. Quest for Glory 4? Really? John Rice Davies is narrating? Oh, yes! I love John Rice Davies. John Rice Davies is amazing. Why would you have to remember the poem?
A piece of paper.
I almost missed that.
The paper is torn and dirty. It looks like a flyer of some sort. You smooth out the torn and tattered paper and read, "Curios I have, to the town do come, awaiting I am."
Oh man, though, King's Quest. So the MS-DOS, you won't have to remember the poem. In the MS-DOS version, you did. It was a pain in the butt. You have to go back to town. So the MS-DOS games is 1 through 4. That's the ones originally. Those are the ones where you would have to type in like pick up Trident or pick up paper. Number of spirals you use, that's amazing. So, but then starting with King's Quest V, they moved to this point and click type adventure game. And then, so it was a point and click from 5 to 7, and then King's Quest 8 made a completely different change, and it wasn't that well received. Because it went from a point and click to an actual live action game, like real time game. So that's why they did have plans to make a King's Quest 9, but it fell through. Talk to man. Okay, we're gonna talk to the man. Hi, Sir Galahad.
Yes, many greetings. Need you have now for my wares of great specialty?
What wares do you sell, good merchant?
For yourself, behold them.
You look over the merchant's wares of great specialty and quickly reevaluate them as junk.
You seem to have quite a selection of, well, quite a selection.
A keen eye have you. In an item or two provoke interest, I might?
A daunting task. Rather, by all means.
This I have.
You appraise the object he holds up to you. It is a simple shell, intricately fashioned into the shape of a comb. The workmanship is unlike anything you have ever seen.
Fascinating. Where did you find such a thing?
Oh, old it is. From ancient times descends. Valuable, without question. Royal property, former, to be sure.
You consider his story. Then you begin wondering which beach he found it on.
Oh my goodness! Hi, Peter! Stopping before work? How were your, Hang on. I gotta get Zenny out. How were your early morning shifts? Zenny, come here, bud. Come here. Out you go. Come on. Out you go. You are not allowed to be behind there with all of the wires. I didn't know you knew about King's Quest. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. Yeah, we're doing something a little different tonight. I am doing well though. How are you today, dear? Hopefully you don't have a long day ahead of you. All right.
It is simply a
pleasure to make your own acquaintance.
If I were to, say, purchase the shell, what would it cost?
A trifle would you expend 7 golds.
I fear that I did not bring any money.
Curiosity, I find, in one who travels but with nothing to barter brings.
Good point.
Rosella the troll, yeah. I love
simply an
6. 6 is like my favorite, and the Realm of Death and everything.
Might you trade the shell comb for something?
The merchant ponders over this for a moment.
Of value, many things are. Of fancy, only one I have.
And that is?
Pearls.
Really good story game. My big brother played King's Quest 4. Oh, my sister and I grew up watching my dad play these games. So I thought I would it was a bit slow on Star Wars tonight, so I thought I'd introduce chat to King's Quest.
From curiosity, have you knowledge of the speaking pumpkin that once sat here? Misplaced it has become.
Speaking pumpkin? Oh, that. No, I do not see it anywhere. Sorry.
You do not feel like doing business with the
Is this yours?
Ah, keen eyes you have. For that, a reward shall you receive.
And that would be?
The pleasure you will have in doing business with me.
Yeah, I love these games. Love these games. And these are the remakes, so these are like almost better than the originals.
Would you be interested in this pearl?
Indeed, I would. In return, the shell I present to you. May you be always groomed well.
The merchant grabs the pearl and tosses the shell comb to you. Then he saunters off. History will decide how greatly you were just swindled.
Oh, what a beauty. This'll be worth a fortune back home.
On the EGA remakes, absolutely. And the merchant is totally a wannabe. Yoda. It's the librarian again!
This room.
Yes?
Could you recommend another good book?
There!
She told you to die!
This book is entitled Way Below Your League, a look at sentient aquatic life. Browsing through it, you notice an interesting excerpt.
I'm not going to read that. I'm sorry. That is a lot of text. It talks about the... I mean, unless you guys want me to read that. Do you guys want me to read that? Read. All right, we'll read it. Wish to explore the sea? Good luck. Even the most accomplished swimmers cannot swim very far before they tire or are pulled underwater by the currents. Even with a ship, it is difficult to properly explore beneath the surface without some means of breathing underwater. Truly, only the mer people have ever been known to offer aid in this regard. Though the relationship between land dwellers and their marine counterparts has been somewhat strained over the years, it is said that the mer people, in particular their leader, King Neptune, can appraise an individual quite accurately. In fact, they seem to possess a natural ability to sense a would-be adventurer. Sense whether a person intends hostility towards them or not. Zenny. Fortunately for the would-be adventurer, to their underwater kingdom, they are a peaceful people, not prone to unwanted acts of violence, like you. The mer people's nature is in sharp contrast to that of their neighbors, the Sharkies, who live in seclusion in the deeper, darker waters of the ocean. Little is known about them, except that they are fearsome to behold and do not take kindly to visitors. They are rumored to be excessively xenophobic, and hence have avoided contact with most of the outside world. It can be assumed that trespassers into their territory will be dealt with swiftly and harshly. I love the music in this library. No, Zen. No, Zenny. No. Zenny, stop. Stop. Achoo! Zenny's being a little bit of a bite. Achoo! Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Well, the problem is that he's okay with water, so. It doesn't really quite work. So. How the tides have turned. Dun, dun, dun. West, west, and north.
You say a few words to the mermaid. It quickly becomes apparent to you that she cannot understand your strange speech, let alone speak it. A mermaid basks on a nearby rock. Her long flowing hair extends over most of her upper body. The green scales on her lower body sparkle as she basks in the sun.
Our over-owned graph paper? I know, right?
You hold out the shell comb in your hand. Clear recognition shines from the mermaid's delicate features. She hesitates a moment, then cautiously extends her arm, hands open expectantly. You gently place the shell comb in her palm.
I have.
The mermaid examines it and smiles. She removes an opal necklace from around her neck and hands it to you. After a moment of admiring her once-lost possession, she looks at you with anticipation. You attempt to charade the act of going underwater to the mermaid. She regards you with a look of puzzlement. Just when the whole demonstration becomes too embarrassing to continue, she suddenly dives into the sea and swims right up to you.
Oh, baby.
After giving you a rather intense kiss, the mermaid dives under the water again. You wonder where she has disappeared to. Then suddenly, you feel a pulling at your legs.
Zenny, stop being a butt right now.
The mermaid holds on to you, keeping you from resurfacing. You struggle instinctively while trying to hold your breath, but she will not let go. You know you are going to black out soon. Wait a minute, you're still breathing. How can this be? Could it have been the mermaid's kiss? Speaking of which, where has she gone to this time? Well, this is a new experience. The seahorse willingly allows you to climb upon its back. You slide into the little saddle and take up the reins in your hands. You just hope this creature knows where it is taking you.
Totally being bros. And yeah, so much for his
After
wife.
a time of traveling through ever-deepening water, you arrive at a massive stone archway. Passing through it, you notice it is covered with many different intricate symbols, none of which you recognize. Mer writing, perhaps? As you emerge on the other side of the arch, a grand sight greets your eyes.
Yeah, that was really grand looking.
You have entered an aquatic throne room. As one would expect, such a place has a throne of sorts, but what you see seated in it takes your breath away, if that still applies. It is unmistakably the ruler of the Mer people, the king of this watery world. Known by many names, Neptune is the one by which he is best known to your kind.
Why do they look like toy army men? That's the whole story, babe. I promise that it was just a necklace. It was just a necklace.
You bow before the king. He returns the gesture with a lowering of his own head. You open your mouth to speak, but only a bubble emerges. It begins floating up to the surface. You watch as your air bubble divides in two. Incredibly, each half maintains its semi-spherical shape. You take the half bubbles in your hands and position them respectively near your mouth and ear. A deep, elegant voice instantly booms from them.
You are welcome here, human.
Thank you. I am King Graham of Daventry.
Your courtesy depicts your stature. What is it you seek here?
You explain that you are seeking the 3 gems of nature, and that you believe one of them to be somewhere in this realm. You demonstrate the approximate size and shape of the gem, then mention the Door of Destiny and what you hope to find on the other side.
I do have that which you are seeking, and know of the Door of Destiny. It is very old. Its origin is known to but a few. What I possess was known to the ancients as the Birth Gem. In the realm of the Mer people, it is called the Water Gem, for without water, life cannot begin.
Might I have this gem, Your Majesty?
I shall let you have the gem. But first I must ask you to earn it by way of performing a service for me.
You are about to say anything, but then remember what you heard the last time you said that word to the stone door. Instead, you just nod and allow Neptune to continue.
My trident, the symbol of my power and the strength of my people, has been stolen.
A faint mumbling can be heard through the ear half of your bubble. This event is obviously of concern to those in attendance.
It is believed that one of our allies and neighbors have taken advantage of the Mer people's kindness, and that their own king now has possession of the trident. If you can reclaim it in the name of the Mer people, I will grant you ownership of the water gem. Will you do this, King Graham?
The murmuring has stopped. All are awaiting your response.
I would be honored to reclaim your trident, Your Majesty.
My sentries will escort you to the border between our two kingdoms. You may continue to use that steed to hasten your journey. It is my best. My sincerest hopes that you do not fall victim to the Sharkies.
Thanks, bro.
As you prepare yourself for this new quest, a sudden pang of apprehension seizes you. Did the king just say Sharkies, as in sharks?
Your Majesty, is there anything you can tell me about the Sharkies?
They are large, fierce, and carnivorous.
Anything else?
They are always hungry.
Anything that might be of benefit?
Like something to help you live longer?
I do recall that they have poorer vision than we Mer people do, as they dwell in the darker waters.
So I might have a chance were I to encounter one.
You can always hope.
That was not inspiring.
I love that King Gran's voice sounds like he's underwater. I love that detail.
Why was your trident stolen?
That is a matter of great concern to me. Should the Sharky King determine the trident's nature, he would assuredly bring about the deaths of countless Mer people.
I shall return as soon as I am able, Your Majesty.
Good luck.
As you depart the underwater kingdom, you see two guards waiting to escort you to the Sharky's realm.
The detail is so good in this game.
The sentries swiftly guide you along the bottom of the seabed, descending into much darker, colder water. After keeping pace with them for what seems like an eternity, you notice a forebodingly dark area looming closer and closer. You have arrived at the border of the Sharky's kingdom. This is as far as the sentries will take you. One of the guards salutes you. Then they both head back to the safety of their own waters. You're on your own from here, Graham.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, narrator.
Those guards were sure in a big hurry to get out of here.
I don't know.
Debris from a You need to get...
Baby shark.
You need... There is...
There it is.
Examining the heavily waterlogged remnants of the vessel, you notice an old antique bottle, half buried in the sand. With great difficulty, you lean over in your saddle and manage to scoop it up.
Yeah, like seriously, considering how many of them have tails, right?
You remove the cloth.
He said that so grandiose. You remove the cloth. West. Ominous music is ominous. West, south. Oh god. South. Oh god. Nope. West. South. Oh, gosh. This is nerve-wracking. West. Because it's so easy to get lost here, and we all have seen how good I am with directions. The move icon changed, I know, right?
The western wall is but an illusion. You easily pass through it into a series of caves and tunnels on the other side. It's pitch black in here. You cannot see a thing. You'll need to find some sort of light source before you are able to proceed. It's pitch...
Okay, we get it! Baby shark, east, east, north, east. And that candle isn't gonna work underwater. No, it is not. Ooh.
This underwater realm belongs to the shark.
I am aware
These
of that.
small luminescent fish are feeding on a strange-looking plant. You need to
get closer. Well, what if I want you to move there first?
You lean over and...
I swear.
You stuff the sugary grass. You place the baited bottle on the seabed, close to the luminescent fish. A few of the glowing fish are now swimming around inside the bottle. You take the bottle.
Woo! All right, back to the cave. 1, 2. This is where... I know, right? How do you know it's sugary? So it's like zones like this where you absolutely had to have either a guide or graph paper. I'm sure Skeltis can remember King's Quest 6 with the Minotaur and the Labyrinth. We're saving here. Do you remember that, Skeltis? Yep, the maze or the desert that they always have. Yes! This is not concerning at all. Oh, hi.
A large opaque shell seemingly blocks a tunnel to the north. Whatever lies in that direction must be very important.
Very, very important DPS.
You slide your blade through a small gap in the door and pull with all your might. It is difficult handling your weapon underwater, and you realize that combat will not be an option. So if it ever comes to that, you are in big trouble. As you open the door, ample light floods into the underwater cave, and you are now able to make your way around without the glowing fish.
The labs.
You remount the seahorse.
You remount the seahorse. The labs. Oh, the labyrinth in King's Quest 6? Yes!
You think it wise to dismount before proceeding any further.
Rude. Okay, fine. The labyrinth, yeah.
Oh no, the seahorse has followed you. Let's hope it doesn't give your presence away. You are safely concealed behind the remnants of a stone archway. This is fortunate, as the king of the Sharkies is also here. Aside from his menacing appearance, he also seems to be in a very bad mood.
I do not understand it. It should work for me. Is it not written that Trident's power can only be wielded by those of goodwill? Well, is it not?
The king's aides nod fervently.
And do I not possess the greatest will in this kingdom? No one can best me in battle. My resolve is unshakable. No amount of bleeding can dissuade me from slaughtering my enemies. Does this not signify that my will is the best there is?
The Sharky King's aides seem all too willing to agree.
Then why does it not work?
Something lost in
You
translation.
watch carefully as the Sharky King taps 4 shells in order around the arch.
It matters not. Tomorrow we invade the Mer people's territory. For without the Trident's power, that old fool Neptune and his weakling followers will fall before our might. Goodwill. Ha! Mine is superior to all.
As he leaves, the Sharky King motions for his guards to remain.
All right, time to save.
Having an idea, you approach your somewhat reluctant steed and slap him hard on the back.
Rude.
Look at him go.
So rude, Graham. Okay. Touch the 3rd panel once. They're all shark bait.
You were never any good with this sort of thing at school. Having an idea, you approach your somewhat reluctant steed and slap him hard on the back. Look
at him go! From the right side, from above, touch the 3rd panel.
You push
once.
on the shell.
There we go.
It moves back slightly into the wall.
Yep, and then it was so not fair, right? I'm gonna get caught again, aren't I? Yes.
You were never any good with this sort of thing at school.
I guess I have to be quick. I have to be quick.
Having an idea, you approach your somewhat reluctant steed and slap
him hard on the back. Go, boy, go.
Look.
Yeah, it's only a moment. Okay.
This is not.
Okay, so it's.
You push on the shell. It moves back slightly
3rd.
into the wall.
Then the small one next to the big one. And then the big one on top twice. And then the 5th one once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got it. You just gotta be quick. Okay,
you were never
got
any
it.
good with this sort of thing at school.
At school.
Having an idea, you approach your somewhat reluctant steed and slap
Well, I mean,
him.
you're supposed to watch him. You really are. The old games, you had to watch them too. Go swim faster, Grim!
You push on the.
No!
You have. No amount of force on your part will budge the stone door. Without delay, it appears as if the.
Swim, Graham, swim!
The guards have noticed you.
No!
The guards might have lost interest in chasing your seahorse, but they were.
Ah! What is that? That's nonsense. Wait, do you just go straight down?
Look at him
No,
go.
this- You're supposed to go straight the way you came. Grab Trident save. Yes, that is a good point. I will do that.
Without. It appears...
No!
If you... The guard...
Go!
The guards might have lost interest
What?
in chasing... It appears...
I don't get it. Oh! Because I was going the wrong way.
Oh no. The shell...
Oh, Graham, go!
But it is to be short-lived.
Do we want to play through the arcade sequence? Sure. Oh. You're supposed to avoid the rocks. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I can dig it. Shatner being the narrator would have been awesome, though. No! No! Woo! This is intense! You guys stay away from me!
Finally, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. You quickly make a dash for the exit. As you emerge, you realize you have only seconds before the guards come out after you. And even if you could outrun them, you're sure the commotion would attract the sentry's attention. Then you'd be in real trouble.
Real trouble.
Suddenly, you hear a strange voice in your head.
He of noble and goodwill, royal trident thou may wield.
You wonder what that did, if anything at all.
GG.
Oh.
Oh, I love this game. This game makes me happy. Oh. Oh, I love that. Oh, yes, right. There you go. Save off in times 2. East, south. East. Thank you for the reminder. It is appreciated. North. Oh! I wasn't expecting that.
The trident guides you back to Neptune's realm. You approach the king. He smiles and graciously accepts his trident from you. Then he calls everyone to attention.
To commemorate the return of my trident, and to honor King Graham's success, I hereby call for a celebration.
Celebration!
The celebration lasts for some time. You eat, drink, and have a merry time with many of the mer people. After a few hours, the festivities wind down, and you finally have a chance to speak with Neptune alone.
The terms of nature represent the 3 stages of life. Water gives birth to life, and thus what I have given you is the first of 3. Second is the growth gem, or air gem, for air sustains life and permits it to grow.
How might I find the growth gem?
I know only that its location is as far above the surface of the land as we are below it. Beyond that, I cannot aid you.
Well, what good are you then?
A smirk crosses Neptune's face momentarily.
You might say that air is not exactly my element.
You decide that the beverages consumed were to blame for that one.
And the third gem, Your Majesty?
Third is the death gem. The completion of life and the natural order of things. The Oar of Destiny understands this now, as did the ancients who imprisoned the soul within. As for that gem's location, I had hoped you would have no business venturing to the castle. Kolima was once ruled from that place, but sadly her people have not seen their lord for quite some time. But if you please, I would prefer not to dwell upon this subject. You have done me a great service this day, and I thank you. Good luck, King Graham, and good speed.
Dude, Neptune has some serious pecs, dude. It's the person in the haystack or the librarian. Waggle,
you
waggle,
depart
waggle.
the underwater kingdom and head back towards the surface. What an incredible experience. You are certain you'll never forget the adventure you just had. Additionally, you have acquired one of the gems. As you resurface, you realize that the magic which allowed you to breathe underwater has now subsided.
Hey, juices. Oh, baby. It's in Possum's basket of flowers. All right, so we got the picket fence earlier. Oh, boy. All right, so we got to head back into town. All right. Got to go back to town. I still can't just explain just how excited I am that you guys are enjoying this game as much as I do. Like, can you go up here? I guess not. Oh, you get this way. Like, this is something very special and dear to me. And it's something that my family has bonded over for years. And so being able to share this with you guys and you guys enjoy it as much as I do, that makes me so that just makes me so happy because this is a little part of me growing up that I get to now give to you guys. So anyway, sappy moment is over. Or is it in Mama's pumpkin head? Who knows?
Here. This might help your sneezing.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, thanks.
Here, you can have this back now.
You retrieve the partially used cloth from the haystack.
Feel better?
Yeah, it's so good to be able to
Ew.
You take the silver needle.
Ew. Just ew. Yes, needle in a haystack. You have to understand, like, these games are one of the reasons I got my puns.
Yes?
Could you recommend another good book?
Yes, the King's Quest V needle in a haystack. Yep. There!
This book is entitled Legends. Browsing through it, you notice an interesting excerpt.
Daventry's first king, known to many as Legendamore, was as much as an enigma of history as he is woven into the fabric of legendary himself. Yes, King Anthony, yes. Though his passing occurred nearly 1,000 years ago, it remains somewhat unclear as to the manner of his death and what became of the power he wielded. Historians do know that Legendamore was a powerful magician, or a wizard as he might be called nowadays. He is largely credited with bringing around, along with his kind, magic and civility to Daventry and the surrounding world. According to legend, during what was arguably the bloodiest war Daventry has ever seen, Legendamore sought to commit his awesome power to the cosmos. It is believed that he blamed himself for the extent of the Grand War, in particular the magic that had been used to exacerbate the death toll. He therefore chose to render himself mortal, an action that would prove to be his last. However, legend would also suggest that his power may be attainable, if only one were to perceive and understand how and when. This is evidenced by a parchment located a few centuries ago and dated 30 years after the first king's death. Oh god. The first king's brother, Morgellin, was also presumed killed in the Grand War. Legend of Mor's first loyal knight and successor, Granithor, ruled over the realm for nearly 50 years. He sired a number of children who either remained to guarantee the continuation of the royal bloodline or set forth to build kingdoms of their own. For in Daventry lies the means, belonging to the one that rules the land, who wears the crown. From this circle nature springs, blah 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 blah. We're just skipping that. Okay. Alright. Hey, Skeltus, does this setting remind you of anything? Hey, Prestige! We're doing something a little different today. It was really slow on SOTOR this evening, so I thought we would do something a little bit different. This is King's Quest. This is a game that I grew up with, so I thought I would introduce it to you guys. But, Skeltus, does this setting remind you of anything about Neptune juices? Anything to do with Uranus?
Good afternoon. What can I do for you, dear?
Hello. Do you sell anything that would aid in ascent of a mountain?
Unfortunately, I do not sell climbing equipment, or anything of that sort. This is really a specialist store.
Oh.
However, I do have an item which you might find useful. This lamp is said to contain a genie. Never tried it myself, of course. I do not believe in using magic to solve my problems. Nature has made us as we are, and we should be glad of that.
Uh-huh. How much for the lamp?
The old lady hesitates. You sense she wants more from you than your money. You hope it is not anything that you will regret.
Well, seeing as how you are a man who seems adept at taking care of himself,
opioid dealer,
perhaps you could do a small favor for me?
Somehow, you knew she was going to say that.
I once owned a beautiful nightingale. Quite rare around here. But the sentimental value far outweighs its monetary worth. That foul old witch Hagatha has stolen it from me, probably to use in some concoction or another.
Her nose screws up in disgust.
So, if you could be a sweetie and retrieve it for me, I will trade you. The lamp for the bird. Agreed?
Well, I will see what I can do.
Do be careful. If Hagatha should spot you out of her good eye, then you'll be in for it.
Thanks. Thanks, friend. Oh no, Hagatha! But those who have played the King's Quest games will recognize that antique shop and the nightingale. Ba-dum-bum, dum-dum. What? What? Poofed what? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. West, 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 west.
You have run into an evil enchanter. Get out of here fast.
I hate these random encounters. You ain't gonna watch the Eastern European voice auditions. Alright. Thank you so very much for stopping by and saying hello, Prestige. It's always good to see you. We'll be back to Star Wars tomorrow. You might want to stick around for this, though. You might... Why are you salty? Why are you salty? I wonder if it does this. Hang on. Because in the original game, if you sat... Oh, because NaCl. Well... in the original game, if you sat out here and just idled for a couple of minutes, usually something like an Easter egg popped up. But I don't know if it does it in this one. I know. Chemistry. Yeah, I know. I don't think it does it here. In the original MS-DOS game, if you sat and idled around Hagatha's cave for a little bit, the Batmobile would come out of here. Because it's, I don't know, the Bat Cave. Alright. And the 2 skulls on the sticks. Use the blue birth gem on the far skull. Oh, snap! I lost an electron!
Pinning this skull already...
Oh, on the far gem.
As you attempt to place the birth gem into the skull, you discover that it does not fit properly. Instead, it juts out uselessly like a bulging eyeball.
Use the mallet on the skull.
There is no...
Yes, I'm positive.
You gently tap the birth gem with the mallet, hoping not to break it. It budges only slightly. You give it a harder hit. It moves a bit more. You hold your breath and give the gem an almighty thwack. It pops into the skull.
Thwack! Comedy through chemistry, indeed.
As you face the skull towards the image of the bat above the cave, you notice that its wing has faded slightly. However, you suspect that whatever danger the bat represents is still in effect. You turn the rightmost skull so that it faces the bat symbol above the cave entrance. The power of the 2 skulls combined has caused the bat symbol to disappear. You sense whatever danger it represented has now subsided.
Prestige. Batman!
As you enter, you are almost overwhelmed by the foul stench which molests your nostrils. It is obviously coming from whatever Hagatha is cooking in that large cauldron of hers.
What did
there are
she
some
do?
things of interest on the other side of the cave, but you have no means of crossing over there safely at this time. A caged nightingale sits on the floor near the northern cave wall. The light from outside barely penetrates the interior of this cave. So long as you keep your distance, Hagatha shouldn't notice you.
What did you do today? Alright, I'm going to turn down the speed just a little bit.
Being as quiet as a mouse, you slide your hand inside the cloak to discover a deep pocket. Amongst sticky and disgusting spell ingredients, you find a tiny silver key and a peculiar golden ring-shaped device.
Oh, that's so cool! And install the molding for 16 window openings? Oh my goodness.
You silently drop the cloth over the cage.
Really?
You can't. You slide the silver key into the lock.
It wasn't that big of a
fits.
deal.
You turn it silently, and the chain falls to the ground. You hear Agatha begin a chant of some kind while stirring her brew.
The fluid of blood.
Without making a sound, you take the nightingale into your possession.
Twill make my complexion young and fresh.
Fresh! We did it!
Your head.
Did you guys see that? He came home and made spaghetti and meatballs? That sounds delicious.
Your head would function much better in its current configuration. You strike the skull with all your strength, and it shatters easily. The birth gem clatters to the ground, along with a multitude of bone fragments.
The birth gem.
You
yes.
reacquire the birth gem.
It's technically the water gem.
You remove the... Looking at the bottom of the cage, you find that a letter has become stuck to it. You peel it off.
You peel it off.
The paper is slightly... You read the letter.
Oh, God. How do you reacquire a birth gem? My dear sister, it has been a while since my last letter, and quite an age since we last spoke. Such are the busy lives we lead. I know of your preoccupation with eliminating your competition and wish you well in that ongoing endeavor. As for my part, the servant I have owned for the past 17 years is soon to become of age. It will almost be a shame to kill this one, for he is quite adept at his chores. But the tradition must be observed at all times. I shall require a new replacement in the not-too-distant future. Perhaps I should think up a new name for my slave, though it is much easier when I only need to remember one. I've asked the father to notify me at once should he hear of any likely candidates. Speaking of which, though it is in no way my place to question the will of the father, for surely he has the best interest in all of his followers at heart, does he not spend so much time locating that item of legend which he has been seeking for almost a millennium? While he is not to be second-guessed, I do wonder, is he always so assured of its existence that he is willing to turn his attention away from his flock for so long a time? As for a remote brother, he seems increasingly interested in the ladies these days. I believe he has his eye on a royal couple who are expected to conceive a girl within the next year, or so the signs must say. I must confess, if he's prepared to wait so long for the many long years for the child's maturation before abducting her, then he has far more patience than I. I await your reply, dear sister, and hope that this letter finds you well. If you have the chance to speak to the father, perhaps you will inquire of his commitment to this item he seeks. I would advise the utmost discretion, naturally. You're loyal and by far the better sibling, M.
The letter puzzles you, but you put it away and continue your quest.
I'd confess unwillingly, because it's an RPG! Oh, it's not even an RPG, it's just an adventure game. Go back to town. I miss my magic map. I miss my magic map. I miss my magic map. But for those who have played the King's Quest games will undoubtedly know of those little Easter eggs. Go! I don't like that wizard. I don't like that wizard. No me gusta. Wow, this is this one's much longer than the first. That wizard! Yes, that wizard. Yes, that wizard. Because he turns you into a newt. Well, then you get better. Actually, no, you restart. No one talks but you. It's okay. They don't have to talk if they don't want.
You offer the nightingale to Angelina.
How do we know her
The sheer
name?
elation on her face almost makes the whole risk worth the while. She snatches it from you and proceeds to fuss over the bird. You wait for a moment, but it seems she no longer notices you.
If you don't mind, about the lamp you promised me in trade for the nightingale?
The shopkeeper looks up at you vaguely. She gradually remembers that there is another being in her world.
Yes? Oh, yes, take it. You'll have no beginning of use with it.
Don't you mean no end of use?
Of course. Whatever you say, dear.
You hear Angelina muttering cheerfully to herself as she exits.
Finally, I have the final ingredient for that marvelous youth potion. I'm going to beat you to the punch, my dear Agatha. Serves you right for hoarding this sweet, juicy thing to yourself.
You feel a nauseous tinge in your stomach. Well, at least the lamp is now yours.
Awkward.
You take the old lamp.
Very awkward.
You rub the lamp and wait expectantly, but nothing happens. You're about to give it another try when a small puff of smoke appears at the end of the spout. It clears, revealing a note. As you remove it, the lamp disappears. You read the scroll.
Oh god. Oh god. To the unlucky fool who bought this lamp, as you may have gathered, this lamp no longer contains a fabulous genie, as my former master, praise him in his greatness, has released me with his final wish. Aladdin! However, as a consolation, please be advised of the following. The shopkeeper is not to be trusted. She dabbles in the black arts and keeps rather distasteful company. May these words reveal what lie beneath, and may your findings lead you to a higher position in life. So hard like a stone and white like the snow, stands silent the man who guard what's below. May you forever know the beauty of freedom. Signed, the genie. Like monkeys, show your teeth in a display of dominance. Oh, man.
You examine the statue up close. Aha! There is a hidden latch on it.
Hi, Joshua! It's coming good! I thought you were going to bed!
You flick the latch. A trap door opens up in the floor.
By prestige, I play a sork, not a sage. I appreciated it.
If you You close the trap door behind you.
Read the letter on the desk.
You
Magical
read
super
the letter
tricks.
sitting on the desk.
I'm not gonna read this. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna read that.
As you pick up the carpet, you notice a small label which reads, "Property of Al Din." There might be a faded letter or two in there, but you cannot be sure.
Aladdin?
Above you, from the back room, you discern Angelina's voice.
I did it! I did it! The youth potion is finally finished. All I need to do now is drink it.
Angelina, show yourself, you scurvy wench.
Agatha? My dear! What an unexpected surprise!
Don't you play the fool with me. I know you stole it.
Stole? Really, I do not know.
Silence. For your lies and deceit, there can be only one consequence.
No, please. I can explain.
I said silence. Oh, and one more thing. Your invitation to join us is revoked. What is this? Ah, the youth potion at last. Oh no. Drat. Now what was that spell for removing floorboards? Curses. I shall have to go back and look it up.
Are these ports? And you're 3 apples high?
You fish around in the pile of down and successfully retrieve the youth potion.
I will post a link to where you can download the ports, and they're free.
Cautiously, you open the trapdoor ever so slightly and peer into the room above. Agatha is nowhere to be seen. You make your exit from the basement.
The youth potion! I kind of want to go see.
You have no...
I want to go back there, though.
The door... You are inside it. The door... You have...
I want to go back there! Rude. I guess that sounds like it. Well, she is, fams. She
you
is.
Close the...
I know, right? You just can't not invite her to the holidays. Alright. We going south. Do. No, she don't belong at Thanksgiving. She don't belong at Christmas. Maybe at Hanukkah. Maybe at Kwanzaa. That's about it. She can't come to my quinceañera either. Just saying.
You can't. You unroll the magic carpet, lay it on the ground, and sit on it. The carpet begins to rise skyward. As you ascend higher, you realize that the carpet is beyond your control. It glides through the air on a seemingly predetermined course.
She hard-boils the Easter egg hunts. All right. Go get some sleep, Joshua. I'll post that stuff in Discord tonight when we're done. Okay. At the mountaintop, go to the right and look at the snake. Look at the snake. We're gonna look at the snake. Snake! Snake!
A snake blocks your path to the east. It appears to be about 10 feet long and is coiled up, ready to strike. You dangle the shimmering opal in front of the snake. It soon falls hypnotized in typical snake fashion.
Southern! Then go right. Put your hand on the hole of the small mound.
The snake snaps out of its sleep-like trance.
I love this game. This game is the best.
You reach into the cavity and feel around. What is this? You've discovered a button hidden inside the rock. You press it and wait to see what happens next.
Welcome! Welcome, Jimmy!
In an instant, a man stands beside you. He appears to be somewhat of an adventurer, much like yourself.
Greetings. I am King Graham of Daventry.
The newcomer nods in greeting. Without a word, he respectfully appraises you. You notice about him the manner of one who has only recently learnt the meaning of heroism.
From where do you hail, good sir?
The man opens his mouth to answer, but then pauses to consider that question. Evidently deciding that irrelevant exposition would serve neither party, he casually gestures to the hole in the rock behind you.
Might I inquire something of your identity?
After a brief search of his own person, the man pulls out a scroll card and hands it to you. You unroll it, and it reads, "Having fulfilled the requirements in accordance with the statutes of the famous Adventurers Correspondence School, the bearer is a qualified would-be hero." The man also shows you a medallion. Upon it are the words, "Hero of Spielberg." You reverently return the scroll to the man.
You don't say much, do you?
With a sigh of resignation, the man shakes his head silently.
Surely you might speak to me of your adventures.
The man becomes quite enthused about the prospect of relating his most recent adventure to you. Just as he is about to speak, however, you notice something on the ground that the man must have dropped. You retrieve the paper. It appears to be a scroll. Upon it is some writing. Disclaimer, you have just witnessed a rather shameless plug for the remake of Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire by the entities of AGD Interactive. Available now. As you read the writing, the words are ingrained in your mind. The scroll disappears.
Oh my goodness, I love it. The channel's message is lost. That is amazing. I didn't even know. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know. Sweat Trigger King's Quest 2, or do you have an order I will do for Retro Night? Well, it was really slow on SOTOR tonight. I stay away from the youth potion. Don't worry, I'm going to stay away from the youth potion. It was really slow on SOTOR tonight, so I thought I would do something different. And we played King's Quest 1, and we got it finished in such a quick amount of time that we decided to go to King's Quest 2. So, I will probably have Wednesdays be like Retro Night or a different game night. So, because Wednesdays are usually really slow on SOTOR. At least on my server, because a lot of the Lightning Masters teams run on Wednesday. Do you know about King's Quest before, Chippy? Have you ever played these games? When's KOTOR? I don't know. Go in! Oh, yay, Chippy, yay.
You flip through the book entitled Ye Old Book of Enchantments, Causes, and Cures. The first half contains a list of enchantments. These do not interest you, as you have no desire to inflict inconvenience upon others. However, the cures section does capture your curiosity. While browsing, you spy a promising paragraph.
No. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna read this. 1 and 2 with you, and then all 3 gone. Yes! Yes! My sister and I did the same. We beat these games, they're so good! And use the fence picket to pop up the crystal in your...
You managed to dislodge the crystal that had been set within the hilt of the sword almost a millennium ago. You feel a tinge of guilt and wonder what all the past monarchs of Daventry would say if they saw you damaging ancient crown property.
Place your yellow flower in the earrings in the flask that is on the desk.
You approach the...
Here we go.
You toss the sickly yellow flower into the beaker. You toss the earrings into the beaker. You strike the blade of your sword against the flint stone. It sparks, and the wick catches alight. You watch, fascinated, as the two unlikely objects melt under the heat of the magical flame.
Okay, then. Put the feather and the crystal in the flask.
You stir the mixture carefully with the white feather. It soon dissolves in the hot liquid. You drop the crystal in and watch, amazed, as the green liquid slowly seeps into it. The ancient book bears the... You flip through the first half.
Heed now these words. Crystal, perfect. Green is thy hue. Restore, correct. Guard well my form. Preserve, protect.
You recite the words correctly, line for line, and sure enough, only a brilliant emerald remains in the glass beaker. You quickly blow the flame out so as not to overheat the emerald and cause damage to it.
You gotta be careful with these magical spells, though, because they can actually kill you if you do them wrong.
Picking it up gingerly, you're amazed that the emerald took virtually no time at all to cool. The cave is adorned. Enchanter's staffs are...
Okay, we're just gonna nope the nope out of here, though. Nope the nope out of here. Oh, wow, that was dangerously close.
As you direct the sun's light through the emerald at the snake, you behold a wondrous transformation. Before you now stands a magnificent winged horse.
Thank you for freeing me. A horrid enchanter transformed me into that legless thing after I refused to be his steed.
Okay then.
That was quite a gamble, to refuse an enchanter.
True, but I could not have accepted, even if I had wanted to. For I am a disciple of the cloud, and can serve no land dweller.
Disciple of the cloud? What does that mean?
First, tell me of what you seek up here.
You take a deep breath, then explain about the Door of Destiny, the gems of nature, and your present quest to locate the growth gem.
So, you seek the air gem?
Yes, that is right. You know of it?
Most certainly. But you will not be able to reach it by any means available to you or any of your kind. I would gladly take you to it, but alas, the enchanter took and hid from me my bridle. Without it, we could search for 1,000 years and still never find the cloud spirit.
Where did he hide your bridle?
I do not know. Perhaps a clue may be found in that blackguard's abode behind me.
Oh, is he really? Oh, yay, Maximus!
What is this spirit you speak of?
The essence of what you seek. It passes through us as we grow, all through our lives, though few are ever aware of it. You will know soon enough when I take you to it.
Why do you choose to serve this cloud spirit?
It is my destiny, and I must fulfill it, just as you must fulfill yours.
I was not aware that I had one.
All of us have a destiny. Some are predestined, others are determined by choice. I believe yours to be of the latter.
You don't have...
Oh, okay then. Birmingham, thank you so very much for stopping and saying hello. It was a pleasure to meet you, and it was awesome to have you playing these games with us. Have a great night. Help the horse! Are you talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 or are you talking about King's Quest? Because I love King's Quest. Alright, west. Oh, I need to go the other way. Rip! Other way! Help the horse! West. Look at the small rocks and then use the crystal. Oh, the King's Quest? Oh!
That.
Huh. That is not enchanted.
You have just discovered the gravity of your situation.
I think... Oh, okay. I
Taking
didn't save. Okay. The gravity of your situation. Oh no, I love these remakes. These remakes are so good.
As you...
Okay, I'm gonna spacebar basically, because we just listened to all of this. The horse is not interested in that.
What is
you don't...
Alright, time to save. Horsey. Alright, okay. Oh, I went the wrong way. I actually went the right way the first time. Feels bad. Okay. And return to the cave. Return to the cave.
You notice that some... You read the inscription.
And row of stones that number 6, half in a pair from left to pick. Quell then my spell, avoid the tricks. Whack. And wait for the enchanter to...
The engraving on the wall. You have better... You hear footsteps approaching.
It's him!
Uh-oh, the enchanter has caught you in his lair. He twirls his hands, aims them at you, and then utters some words under his breath. You feel a tingling sensation all over your body as the enchantment attempts to transform you into whatever the enchanter has fancied. At the same time, you also feel the comforting energy of the emerald shielding you. The enchanter's twisted smile turns downwards. He scowls at you. There is a look of panic on the man's face. He does not dare breathe.
I hereby order you to depart from Kalima forever, never to trouble its citizens again, lest you earn the fullness of my wrath.
The enchanter looks baffled. You sigh inwardly and try again.
Leave. If you come back, then you will get it.
The enchanter nods frantically, as much as he can without cutting his own neck on your sword edge. He gestures quickly with his hands.
I love that you sigh inwardly and try again. Okay. Leave the cave and use the carpet. Yay! We are a little bit more than halfway done.
There's not you.
I'm gonna save real quick. Save! And I fell over again.
You have just discovered
the gravity of your situation.
There's not. You can't. You unroll the magic carpet, lay it on the ground, and sit on it. The carpet rises into the air again. The carpet begins to descend.
I love the magic carpet. It's almost as good as my magic smap. Magic smap. West, west, west. Look at the small rocks.
There is an enormous rock mound nearby. Vines and creepers run down. You bend over and hold the emerald above the stone so that the sun's light channels through it. Incredible! The rock has transformed into a silver-studded bridle. You take the bridle.
Oh, you're fine, dear. You are fine. No, as long as you guys are having fun, that's all that matters to me. Let's use the carpet to go back up to the mountain. That's all that matters.
You unroll the magic carpet.
I know,
lay it on
right?
the ground and sit on it. The carpet begins to rise skyward. As you reach down to get the carpet, it vanishes into thin air without even so much as a puff of smoke.
Rude. Come back, carpet. I'm not done with you yet. Oh, well. Radical, of course! You are more than welcome to ask me a SOTOR question. I'm just playing something different tonight, that's all. But SOTOR is still my primary game. What is up? How can I help you?
You slip the bridle over the
And
horse's
welcome,
head.
thank you so very
It
much for the
whinnies
follow.
its approval.
Come, climb upon my back.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I heard that. Have you gotten to the pirate world? The Caribbean? I heard that
Hold
it's...
on. This will be a little accelerating.
The disciple of the cloud gracefully soars high into the sky. You grip the reins tightly and hold on for dear life as he swoops and dips between the clouds. After a time, he draws near to a thick patch of luminous mist. As you pass through it, the horse sets itself down, seemingly on top of a cloud.
See, Radical, I'm actually having the opposite problem.
It is all right. You can dismount now.
Believing that you have finally lost all sense of reason, you dismount and prepare for a very long drop.
There is currently no way to change.
And find yourself standing on a cloud.
How is it possible that I can stand upon thin air?
Arctis, hey!
Such are not the questions you should be asking. You have come for the Air Gem, or the Growth Gem, as it was once named by the ancients.
Because it was really slow tonight.
It has not been termed thus without reason, for one who would have the gem as his own must prove himself grown and thus worthy of it.
Meaning, no disrespect.
I just decided to do something a little bit different tonight. That's all.
Cloud Spirit.
Thank you. You must agree, Cloud Spirit, that I am a man fully grown, thus fulfilling your prerequisite.
Oh yeah, it's just for tonight.
A howling wind deafens you momentarily, though you feel nothing on your skin. The cloud spirit speaks again, a little more forcefully.
It is not enough that you have grown in body. That much is evident. It must be proven that you have also grown in both mind and soul. So on these shall you be tested.
Tested?
Those who bear the burden of king are expected to possess certain qualities. Your actions will be judged against the weight of these.
We've been live for about 3.5 hours now. And I'm just going to pause it. Radical, there is currently no way to change the cursor in SOTOR right now. See, I'm having the same problem, only mine's the opposite, because I'm streaming in 4K as well. I stream SOTOR in 4K, but my mouse is large. It's like a cursor that is both large and small at the same time. It's actually really frustrating. I'm actually going to ask Coggy to send in his next influencer report to ask him about it, because I think that needs a little bit of help. Yeah, I know. I looked everywhere for an option. See, mine is like, it's got a little small cursor in the middle of it, and then my cursor is so big that it actually like covers an entire ability. Yeah, the map scaling and yes, it is. So I had to blow mine up. My UI, I normally had it like -5. I had to blow it up to almost like +20, and just in the scale alone. But I am also playing on a 55-inch monitor, so that tends to make your UI have to be a little bit bigger.
Shall be seen whether you are deserving of your title.
Crap!
It shall be seen whether you are worthy of the growth gem.
After a moment of silence, the cloud spirit intones,
Behold your first test.
Your first test! Dun dun dun!
The mist around you clears, and you find yourself in a familiar place. This is Daventry, and furthermore, you are a child again. A slight dizziness overwhelms you for an instant.
Yeah, it's the Eliminator set, I believe. Partially sighted, so you have your map set UI, but you actually want it at 3.5, but then you wouldn't be able to see the map. Ooh, yeah, I do wish there would be some way to, here. It is actually, let me pull it up for you. That is the is it the Eliminators? Sator Eradicators set, I believe it is. No, is it the Eliminate? No. There it is. Okay, so it is called the Exterminator set. Here you go. I wish I could get the map itself to scale by itself. That would be great. If I could do that, I totally would. But I unfortunately do not know of any way. Yeah, no problem. So that's the full set that I use on that's the one that I use on my main. Yes, you can get it from the cartel market. It should still be there, actually. Boop, boop, boop. All right, let's continue.
How strange, you no longer recall anything past this moment in time. It is as if this is happening again for the first time. Even stranger, you are still vaguely aware that you are undergoing a test of some kind, though for what purpose, you cannot fathom. But look, it is Malvolio.
Radical, if I hear of anything that changes that, or if I find something, I will definitely let you know. Also, 4K hype. Psh, what's up, Arctis? What?
Your best friend. The two of you are deeply engrossed in a game of bat and ball.
I deserve what? Oops. Good job, baby Graham. Ouch.
Uh-oh, that sounds like the king now. What do we do?
Uh-oh.
You there.
Yes?
Yes? Is that how you address your liege?
No, your majesty, King Edward, sir. I mean, sire.
Which of you two boys threw that ball? The one that just happened to land on my head?
Somebody's grumpy.
I have asked you both a question. Silence is considered a response equal to impertinence.
You wipe your dirty hands. You summon all your courage and speak up.
Your Majesty, if you please, it was I who hit the ball over the castle wall. It was my fault completely. Please do not punish my friend.
The king eyes you carefully. You wonder if you are now in
baby
serious
Graham.
trouble.
I would not punish one for something so trivial. However, I will see you play your game elsewhere, away from here.
Yes, sire.
One more thing, my young fellow. You have demonstrated good character today by taking the blame for your friend. The finest knights in this realm demonstrate their compassion by protecting others, even if that should mean putting themselves at risk. I find that to be a rare quality in the many I meet. When you have grown up, I hope to see you again, perhaps in my service.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesty!
Behold your second test.
Arctis with the Twitch Prime sub! Yay! Welcome, dear! Yay! Welcome! Thank you so very much. You are too kind. You are too kind. All right. Second test!
You feel yourself growing older, more so than before the tests began. Again, dizziness overcomes you. Your memory of the previous test fades, and in its place, your mind is filled with the knowledge of everything that has since come to pass. This includes, unfortunately, the dreadful misfortunes which have plagued Daventry since the coming of the terrible three-headed dragon. To make things worse, your 17-year-old daughter has been demanded as its latest sacrifice. In return, it will not harm the rest of the population until the next demand. You would go forth to destroy the dragon yourself, but you no longer have the heart for such quests. Never have you felt so forlorn, so frail. You fear that given the choice, you would do anything to rectify the situation.
Dragon! Uh-oh, spoopy scary. Yay, team!
A charming view. No wonder you come here so often.
You. I will see you hanged for this intrusion. Guards! Guards!
Calling them will do you no good. For even if they come, they will find their king speaking to only the air he breathes.
A pox on thee! Who are you?
My name, my true name, has been heard by none for nigh on a millennium. It is enough that you know me as the Father.
Then say what you have come to say and be gone.
Be gone, thought!
You never were one for small talk.
You cursed my family. As a result, that dragon is now loose upon the land and one of my children was kidnapped.
Now that is not quite the truth.
Do you deny your involvement?
Not at all. It is just that you have omitted so much.
Speak and be gone.
Very well. I want your crown.
Why?
You cannot believe what you have just heard. This vile creature has caused untold misery throughout your land for nearly 18 years and has now infiltrated your castle just to ask that you hand over your authority to him? Of all the outrageous...
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
What would I want with a puny little kingdom when in a few short years I will have more power than Legitimor himself? No. I want only the thing you wear atop your head. Your crown.
Oh, Arctis.
It is an essential part of my plan. Without it, my efforts to prepare for the ascension will have been in vain. I have waited far too long to be deterred from it now.
If you need it that badly, you could have just taken it. You had plenty of opportunities.
Are you completely ignorant of the legends of your predecessors?
Yeah.
None can possess the crown of the first king unless it's given.
If you think for one moment that I would...
Before you speak further, consider this. In exchange for what I ask, I shall lift my curse and all that it entails from you and your blighted land. You shall have both it and your family restored in full. Minus your title, naturally.
Your mind reels at these words. For almost 2 decades, a countless number of innocent people have suffered under the afflictions Daventry has had to endure. So many more people would continue to suffer indefinitely, notwithstanding the pain you feel over your own family's misfortune. With a simple statement, you could put an end to it all.
It's not a game, Retro. It's, a category.
You dive forward, swinging your fist at the man to hit him. To your astonishment, your hand passes right through his face.
Did you think I would be so foolish as to come unprepared this time? I learned my lesson well.
I learned my lesson well.
To give you my crown would signify a change of leadership, so says the law of this land. It also says that the crown is to be worn only by those with the highest regard and intent for Daventry. So, to give it to such a vile being as you would betray the honor and memory of all the past kings who have worn it. No, I will not do it.
Not even for the sake of your family?
There are some principles for which even one's family must be sacrificed.
The man appraises you as a scientist would a unique specimen.
What an intriguing set of morals you have, King Graham. I almost look forward to the time when you will put aside your obligations here and seek me out. I have foreseen that we shall meet again.
Behold your third test.
Hey, infiltration.
Once again, you feel yourself age. You are many years older now, though still, thankfully, King of Daventry. As before, the knowledge of the previous test ebbs from your mind. This time, however, it is filled with a greater knowledge of all that has come to pass thus far. Many years have passed. Your children, once heirs to your throne, have forged their own paths in other kingdoms. Fortunately, chance has seen fit to fill the vacuum.
I love all the Easter eggs.
Following the restoration of the Mask of Eternity, Daventry now has a new champion.
How do you feel?
I am deeply honored, sire.
All right. Now, how do you really feel?
Scared out of my wits, sire.
You smile and feel the lines in your face stretch. You hope you'll get used to it when the true time comes.
You know what they've been saying about my decision, that is.
The people question my ability to perform the duties when I have another higher obligation. I believe that I can attend to both with the utmost equity.
You do not deny that this obligation may arise at any moment, perhaps taking you away from this country at a time of great need?
Of course not, sire. But I shall deal with that troll, as they say, when I cross that bridge.
I hate him.
And there is the matter of you not being of royal birth. That does not sit comfortably with some of the nobles.
The qualities of truth, light, and order can shine from even the most impoverished of souls. Nobility is defined through one's actions, not one's lineage, your majesty.
You cannot help but smirk. For a man who had once lived as a peasant, he speaks extremely well.
I love all these Easter eggs! And I'm on Satil Shan, Arctis. Not tonight.
Kneel. Your sword. By virtue of your bravery, loyalty, and good conscience, I have chosen you to be my first knight. Thus you are my successor and heir to this throne.
Yay!
Arise, Sir Connor of Daventry.
Yay, Connor! Yay!
In an instant, you find yourself standing before the cloud spirit once more. You also notice that it is starting to get dark.
You have demonstrated your sound understanding of compassion, honor, and loyalty. These attributes transcend the mind and speak of the soul within you. Growth continues unabated throughout the lives of all living things. You have grown much, learnt a great deal, and will continue to grow in all ways. You are judged worthy of the Air and Growth Gem.
You take the Growth Gem.
Yay!
As you feel the knowledge of the last test fade from your mind, the cloud beneath your feet begins to evaporate. You'd better get out of here quickly, Graham.
Oh! Oh! Woo!
Finally, your flight comes to an end. You hope that it will be quite a while before you take to the air again.
Where would you like me to land?
On the ground would be fine.
On the ground, please.
Take this sugar cube. It will protect against the poisonous growth of this land.
The Schlond. I can't tell if he's trying
Fare
to be...
thee well.
I can't tell if the horse is trying to be like Sean Connery. Take the sugar cube. It will protect you from the poisonous growth of this land.
You notice you have lost a few things during your descent, mostly all that paper you were carrying. You are not concerned, though, as long as you don't get into trouble for littering. As dusk sets in and the pallid moon rises above the darkened horizon, you recall the Door of Destiny's words regarding the third gem, through swampy mire, in lone dark castle. Then you remember the great Neptune's disquiet reluctance to speak of Kalima's lord. You sense a growing unease that this final gem may not be the easiest to acquire.
Acquire! But I do think we're actually going to call it for
Dost thou truly?
Yes! I think we're going to go ahead and call it an evening tonight. It's about almost 11:30, and I do need to get to bed because I do have work in the morning. So, but guys, thank you so very much for hanging out with me as we do something different. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all of the follows, for the biddies, for the subs. Bye, Renji. It was so good to meet you. Thank you so very much for hanging out with us tonight. We'll finish up King's Quest 2 next Wednesday. Or maybe we'll finish it up earlier. Who knows? But we are going to go raid Aquila. We're going to go raid Aquila. So, but once again, guys, thank you for all of the follows, for the subs, for the biddies. We're just hanging and just chilling out and watching as we do something different. I really appreciate that. And I hope you guys had as good a time as I did. So, but with that, I will see you guys tomorrow for some SOTOR. We'll do some raiding. We'll do, all that good stuff. So we're raiding in 3, in 2, in 1. Good night.